Boarding has started. Yeah, she had football. Her son had football. She always gets in, like, skidding in the door at 8 o'clock. And you know how it is when come in the door, everything's slapped. So, hi, everybody. I can't see you yet.
Hello.
If we are on YouTube, I haven't checked there. Marfugo, I see he's over there. Phil, Charlene's over there. Charlene made me my cup. It says my name on it. She's over there. Her husband, Richard, I see him earlier. He says, I'm coming. So. I usually go
Crazy how this weather changed from being 70s and then it just drops down to the 50s, low 40s, mid 40s.
Yes. We have like 60s the other day, right in the sun. It was 60s. We lost a lot of snow, but we got snow coming tomorrow night. And then next week we got 8 inches of snow coming. So it's like, what the hell?
It's insane. All these toys.
Mark Morgan says, evening, ladies. Mark Morgan, where are you commenting from? What page are you on? And I'll check the comments there.
He's on
There's Moonshine Militia.
Oh, show.
It'll take me a while to get used to looking at everything and knowing where everything is.
I can't. Yeah. Darn me.
I don't touch nothing unless somebody pops up in the bottom and I type away.
Want to say hi to everybody? Say hi.
You're all locked up. There you go. Hey, kiddo.
Oh, don't show me your mouth. He opens up his mouth with his food in there.
Well, you were all locked up, so I didn't see it. I don't know if anybody else did. You were locked up for a second.
Did I?
Yep. So I didn't see the inside. Not that I want to see it again, kid.
Say hi.
Hi, kiddo. What do you got?
He's eating a cracker from. Mike gave him a cracker.
Yes, I like crackers.
You like crackers? Yeah.
Yes, I do.
I love you.
Has he seen himself on the big screen yet? Put him on the TVs?
Can you see? You say hi? You Oh.
Oh, yes.
She'll be right back. There she is.
Oh,
Brian,
why
help
is
me
her
out.
half stink?
Kenny Parker's in. James Aubrey.
Okay, cover that mouth.
So, Mark Morgan. They're on there. Hello, ladies, from James Aubrey. Good evening, Brian. Afraid not. Hello, ladies. Kenny Parker. I forgot to send to you, Kenny. I forgot. Damon was waiting on me already when I checked in. I was sitting here waiting for the message and it didn't refresh. And Charlene messaged me and it popped up Damon too at the same time. So
I know. I didn't. My reception's a hit and miss here.
You lock up every once in a while. The more you move around, the more.
Yeah, it's a hit and miss out here.
Yeah, if you stay still, it doesn't lock up so much. Hydro Man does that to us. He'll be moving around and his Wi-Fi will
lock
lock up. Yeah, you can't focus on him. You know, he's always buzzing around. He doesn't really stop.
Buzzing that, like, can't stand the dirtiness, like
Yeah.
clutter with the kids playing all day. Can't
Yep.
stand that.
That's what I figured with Mama B, when you get home
So,
and it just slaps you in the face, you could have 2 dishes in
oh yeah.
the sink and it just hits you, because you just come home.
No. Yeah, it's full. It's real life.
Oh,
Real
Philhan
life.
McFrugal watching. Morgan Stewart, good evening. No, I see the bamboo's going to be the 29th of March. The bamboo ale
Yes.
is coming out. Let me see that. It's
Yep.
in Orlando.
I believe that's Wendy's is coming out, and then right after that, I think will be Alfredo's.
Yep. I see that. Post OSO, is it OSO? OSSO or something? Posted, that all of them together, and then Alfredo posted it. Gonna be a release.
Yep.
That's wicked cool.
Yeah.
Wicked.
It's exciting. I believe
We
that's
have,
to get Orlando
yes. Yeah.
at Disney World.
My son's all mad at me because
Or no, Universal Studios. Sorry. Universal.
right. Oh, that's cool. My son's kind of
Huh?
mad at me because I took in. He ordered a DVD off Amazon, and it's stuck in Orlando right now. And I said Mark Morgan was watching it, so now he's mad at me because every time he says, "Well, it hasn't moved," I'm like, "Well, Mark ain't done watching it." And he, Mom, it's pretty funny. He was like, "Oh, it's the only one I know that's in
That's
Orlando."
hilarious.
Because he's like
Right?
glued to that little tracking number.
Isn't Pat in Orlando? Peg
Pat, no,
leg?
is it what? I couldn't hear you. I don't know of a Pat.
His nickname is, he goes by Peg leg. Pat Moreland. Pat
Oh, no.
Moreland. I think he's in Orlando too.
Yep. I don't
I
know.
believe. I may be
The only
wrong though.
peg leg I knew was Stan. God rest his soul. That was the only peg leg I knew. That's peg leg anyway. But I gotta shut my door. My dogs are all in. Jump up there. But Mama B said she'd be by. Mark Morgan, have you called shots yet? I would hope you do. If you don't, I am.
I know mine's outside in the garage.
Tonight, if I can get it open, I should have checked that out. Funny.
It's harder for me to open stuff lately.
I should have
I have
checked
to
that
use my
earlier.
left hand.
Yeah, I do. I use my left. Usually I can tighten it tighter and it loosens it up. Gets it moving just like that. See how that works? We just go tighter and then come back. I put the tops on them. I'm the only one that touches them, so I don't know why I do that to myself. He says no, he hasn't called shots,
I
but
can
he
show
said
the label. Alfredo's cute. Oh, I just did it to mine too.
Rick Christensen. Hi, y'all. Joseph Baker. Hi, hey, y'all. What flavor? This is LPR cinnamon. And it smells so good. And drop a straw in it. Slack says, drop a straw in it. That's funny. I should. This stuff is really good. I almost just took a haul off that. I almost just did.
I know. I'm just drinking out of the bottle.
Yep. Just
That's
force
what
a
I just
habit.
did.
Yeah, I usually do, but this is good. I savor this. Bougie, lay down.
That's how I. Mike's wanting some of this. I'm like, no,
I like the
no.
cinnamon. Marfugal is using a Morgan Moonshine shot glass tonight. I had my LPR shot glass. See that? Meow.
THC moonshine.
I know. Whew. That's a couch ripper right there.
It's good.
Mm.
It's good. It's a body. It's awesome.
I was trying to find my gummies. Yes. I don't know where I put them. So I'll look for them. Keep working.
I have one packet of those left.
I have a package of them, but I want to send it to Damon, so I want to find my one I have open. And nope. I can't find them. I haven't looked hard enough yet. I looked in all the spots. Gordon Chinaman, hello, ladies. First time catching your broadcast. Well, thank you. Thank you, Andrew Martin. Hello, ladies. Mama, Mama B. Whoop, somebody's got volume on. Do you have volume on your phone? There you go.
Do I?
Yeah.
Is it up?
Well, it's a delay enough, probably, is what I'm hearing. Haha, she's moving around.
Huh. I shouldn't be a delay.
It's probably only when I speak loud. Oh, or no. Mama B should be here any
Yeah, I
minute,
have
guys.
bars.
I got mine pegged right up. I don't see Damon, April either. Something just switched over there, so I don't know. I don't see April yet. She might have forgotten. I didn't remind her today. Damon sent her a invite.
An invite.
Yeah, so she might see
What
it.
about Wendy? Alfredo's?
I don't know. I don't think Damon sent her one. There's Mama B.
Hey!
What are y'all doing?
What are you doing?
Ooh. Hey, I like your shirt.
What are you doing?
Oh my goodness! See, I just said I was like, I wonder if she's gonna be able to see my shirt. This is my Lisa Day shirt.
My New Hampshire glow in the
Love
dark.
it.
Yeah, and at nighttime, whenever you're in the dark, the moon and the stars and the words glow in the dark. It's so cool.
I didn't know it glowed
Love
in the
it.
dark.
It does glow. The whole thing, except for the trees, glows in the dark.
Yeah, I had it out to send it to you, and I'm like, what the hell is that over in the corner of the bedroom? It's all dark, and that thing's going in the corner.
Go bring it to me.
Like, what is that? It's like that cup that Mark Morgan got me. That thing glows in the dark, and it's bright. I mean, it stays lit up for a long time.
Yep.
I have a couple things that I've made that glow in the dark, but I'm used to them, you know?
Thank you.
I know where they are
Hi,
in the
Tater.
room, you know?
I'll put it with the rest of my notes.
Phew. How was football and
She's
all
getting
that?
big.
Cold. We forgot. So we told the girls to take their jackets, but me and Jason forgot our jackets, and the wind was blowing like 100 miles per hour. Cold as crap. We didn't get to watch it. We stayed in the truck for today's practice. Plus, it's been a stressful day because for some reason, whenever it's stressful days, whenever the children are acting crazy, I say the circus is in town because they're little circus monkeys. Oh, You will not believe my phone. I wanted to turn it off because today was the day that the school called me 4 times. I was about to tell them that I'm leaving the kids with them. They can have them. Don't call me back.
Oh.
I got 2 today, and Delaney got picked up from school.
I don't miss
Yeah,
that.
one of my phone calls was the district saying that 5 little boys went into a bathroom and they come out saying that on the wall of one of the stalls there was a bomb threat. Somebody had wrote that there was a bomb in the school. So, of course, the district says that they evacuated the school. They have SWAT there. They're doing an investigation. Of course, like 15, 20 minutes later, they're calling back like everything's fine. Students have returned back into the classrooms. But the only thing I'm thinking is, was one of the boys mine? Just tell me now.
Yeah.
Just tell me now.
Just get it over with. James Aubrey says, hello, Mama B. Andrew Martin, what you drinking? Hello, ladies.
I don't know what are we drinking
Telling
tonight,
you,
love?
between your kids, Mama B, and mine, we have our hands full. We're gonna be in trouble.
Yeah, because one of the other things was about Tater. She's still being bad in class, and then the teacher said, and she's still disrespecting me, and I'm like,
If she wasn't bored, she might not be doing that.
and I'm just like, her neck is literally like this skinny. Both hands wrap around it. You do know that, right?
Yeah, throttle it. No.
Every year, I know that this is probably so old school, and I know the teachers probably think I'm crazy, but I do ask them, just take them in the bathroom, beat their ass, and take them back in the classroom.
Whoop.
They did it to us, and they're like, "Well, we can't do that no more." And I'm like, "I'm telling you, you can. I'm giving you verbal permission right now, parent to teacher. Hello."
Yep.
Oh man.
Mine, she's
Never
gonna
mind,
get in
just call
trouble
me. I'll come do
for.
it.
Yeah, well, Delaney got in the middle of 2 kids, a boy that was bullying another kid, and she got in the middle, and she said, "Stop bullying, you motherfucker." So she got in trouble.
I mean, I'm not too sure if she wouldn't have got ice cream afterwards, but I'm just saying.
Charlene, we're on
I
Moonshine
couldn't help
Militia.
but laugh. I'm sorry, but I couldn't.
And Marcus Chapman says, hey, Mama B.
Hey, you guys. Yeah, Haley's our good one. And one time she got in an argument with a little girl, and y'all, she doesn't like to embarrass herself. So when she got in this argument with this little girl, she didn't want to say what she wanted to say to her. So she wrote it down, and she tried to call the little girl a bitch, but she she wrote it was like BETCH, and she passed it to the little girl. Well, the little girl took it to the teacher, and of course, for Haley, I was like, well, what the little girl do to her? Because she's night and day from Hunter and Holly. And when this teacher sent me a picture of this little note with the word "bitch" on it, and I'm like,
biatch.
when she came home and we was talking to her, I was like, that is very clever. I have never thought about just writing it down and passing it to the girl. Like, here you go. I don't want to say it out loud. I might get in trouble, but here you go.
Charlene, she's asking where we are. We're over at Moonshine Militia on their page on Facebook. That's where everybody else is commenting.
I'm telling you, these kids, what they do, what they say.
Joseph
and the things they come up with, like Tater, she would be the one that's like Delaney. She would say things like Delaney would say. She's going to be the one that would do that. And the teacher called me, and I'm like, God dang, Tater, really?
Hi, Curtis. Rick
But she
Christiansen.
told a little
I'm
boy on the.
expecting it.
Apparently, this little boy on the school bus was picking on her because her teeth ain't growed all the way in yet, so she's just kind of got snaggle mouth. Well, instead of like telling the little boy, I don't like you or shut up or nothing like that, she turns around. I wish I had a knife. I'd stab you with it.
Jeez. Louise. Holy
Called
cow.
me talking about Holly's gonna have to stay off the bus for 2 days, and she's gonna have to be a car rider for 2 days. And I'm like, are you kidding me right now?
I did great.
I'm telling you, we're gonna be in
So Jason,
trouble.
today I'm gonna have to
I
start
already
doubling up
know
on my
it.
medicine. No more single doses, double doses for me.
Dude, and Michael is copying everything that Delaney does. So I'm like,
Hmm.
everything you're doing, he's copying it because he looks after you. So you're getting in trouble, and then he's learning to do it, and then now he's getting in trouble for it.
Yeah.
He comes up to Delaney and he tells Delaney, "You stink. You shit your pants." And Mike turned around and was like, "What did you just say? Were you not allowed to say that, boy?"
Great
And
nuts.
it's not our faults at all. It's not our faults at all. It's theirs. I don't talk like that.
No. Oh,
Awful.
Oh,
Great Nut says
these
hello,
kids.
Mama Boo.
Hey, y'all.
I think I've caught up on everybody who's in here.
This is why I have to
Commented.
get my hair dyed, is because it's always gray because of these kids.
Almost every other day, Jason pulls out like this very white hair out of his beard, and he's like, "Look at this." Sorry.
You guys meet me on the street, you wouldn't know me because my hair is really gray, and it just doesn't look it on here.
I tried to dye my hair that
Really?
way, and it did not work.
Yeah, I'll send you some pictures. It's crazy. It is like silver gray.
I
Wow.
wanted a really nice,
Yeah,
pretty
mine.
silver color. I tried it so, like, I even tried it twice to get a really nice silver color on my hair. It wouldn't do it.
I don't know if I have it on this camera or
Mine
not.
just turned white. Mine was like white. It
That's
comes
what
in
it
white.
did. It
I'm
turned like a
clear,
white
blonde.
blonde. And I was like, that's not what I
Hmm.
wanted.
No, and I wasn't even dyeing it. That's my regular color coming in.
Oh,
Is that
really?
white? Mm-hmm.
Mm.
I didn't dye my hair at all for 2 years, and it was white. And that's why I went dark.
You won't be able to see it anyway, but now see, it even looks colored in there.
Like at the bottom, but I
Wow.
see it at the top.
Yeah.
That's really
Yeah.
pretty, though.
I was trying to cut my hair. I
Yep.
had to see the back, so I took a picture of it to know what it looked like. And back's always the worst to cut.
So I don't know if y'all said what y'all were drinking, but we're drinking Mistake Poaching.
There you go.
Still good.
Brian LPR, he's
It's still
buying
good.
me drinks tonight. So Brian LPR Shine, he's the one.
Oh, yeah, he's the one buying drinks.
He's the one buying me drinks tonight.
Jamie, did you ever crack open that bottle?
No, I still have this one, and it's hidden. When I got off the live, he's like, "Where did you hide that bottle?" I said, "It's none of your business."
I would have said, we drank it all. You don't remember?
None of your business, and you're not gonna have any of mine. Go get your own.
Charlene says, I found everyone. She's here, ladies. She isn't showing up online. Maybe I'm not.
Mama B. He had 2 bottles of his own, and I had mine.
Yep.
And he drank all of his. So if
Oh,
he wants to
Lord.
drink it that quick, I told him, I said, I'm not letting you drink mine. Better save it.
Me and Mike must be related.
Maybe he drinks it like it's water.
Hi, Dan Gray. He's popping back and forth, maybe. I can't tell if I'm seeing all the comments.
Is that your shirt, Lisa? Are you wearing your shirt?
Yep, I did switch.
Okay, I need one of those.
I love that.
I need one of those.
I love that.
It came out good. It looked better on the shirt than I thought it would.
It looks good.
Oh, no, when are we gonna do that?
Something I made on my phone, you know, it's only this big. So.
Yeah, I like it a lot. Tell
We'll have to
Jason
get
he
some
needs
in.
to do poker chips.
So, Lisa sent me the link and I showed it to him, and I told him like how Alfredo and Wendy have their like back to back or whatever, and he liked the idea. So I think we're gonna do them.
The other, you can
I have
find
it. He
another
can
link.
see it. I have it on me.
Okay.
The other links you can find on Amazon, you have to buy 100.
Okay.
So that's why this one's a little bit cheaper.
Yeah, because it was 50. Yep.
Yeah, and they came quick and came good. I'll have to send you guys. I got Jamie on the thing. I had to send Mama B one. Add to my list.
I did not see all these comments. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, that's why I said I think I'm keeping up. I'm a blue squirrel.
All right, I'm gonna try to keep up now. Starting now.
Sounds good. I see those in the lineup there that Richard had. Richard had a bunch of bottles lined up, and it was I had to zoom in to see what that one was, and it was the blind squirrel. Isn't it blind squirrel?
I think so.
I think so.
I swear, yesterday I thought I was gonna have to fight my dentist. So a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, I had to go and get my bottom teeth readjusted or whatever, where they put like that gooey crap in there and they put it back on your gums to like refit it or whatever. Okay. So I let the woman do that, only to my bottoms, not my tops. And when I went back to pick them up and we put them in, it hurt. I mean, pain hurt. Not like a normal, like when I first got them done. And it's supposed to be a little discomfort because, you know, you're not used to wearing them. This was like bad. Yeah. Okay. So the woman tells me at that last appointment, well, just try it out. If it is like rubbing sores and making you bleed, then yeah, we need to maybe come back and we'll shave it down, do this, do that, blah, blah, blah. So they scheduled me for yesterday morning to come back to do my top teeth. I had done made up my mind. I was like, you know what? I can glue my top teeth in and they're fine. Doesn't bother me when I eat, doesn't bother me nothing. It's strictly just my bottom teeth. So I was like, you know what? When I go in, I'm going to tell them, you're not touching my top teeth. You're going to fix my bottom teeth, and that's that.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't exactly pay for my teeth process or like any of this. My aunt did, and she already paid in full this process. So the process that I'm going through, apparently, I have to go through what I have to go through, and I did not know that.
Yeah, they do a fitting, yeah.
Yes. See, my anger, I've been working on it, and I do really good. But see, this was like something that, you know, I like to eat food a lot. A lot. So there's some foods that I can't eat. And that's not good. So yesterday when I went and I tried to tell them what my plan was, they were like, no, ma'am, we have to do both. And I'm like, no, ma'am, we're not doing both.
Yep.
And anyway, we ended up having to do both. And they wanted me, I was supposed to go back and pick them up, and I didn't today. I just had a lot going on. But when I go back and pick them up, I promise you right now in front of all my loves on this podcast, right now in front of however many people, I might actually show my ass if I go to putting everything in and it's still there. I'm like, are you serious? And if both of them hurt really bad?
Oh, hell no.
Guys, if I come up out that dentist chair, I might try to record it so you guys can see me.
Yeah, we'll all know to gather, Pale.
Mm-hmm. Because, I mean, why should you have to? Okay, that's my thing, though. My aunt paid a lot of money. Like, she paid over $5,000 for me to go through all this, and it's like a year's worth of stuff. Why should
Yeah,
my aunt have paid all this money and you not do what I want you to do?
Yeah, yeah.
exactly. It's your mouth. You paid the money.
Yes. And even
You're out of
yesterday,
pocket.
whenever they did the thing and they put the purple stuff in there and put it in my mouth, it cut into my gums and made me bleed. When they took them back out, I was bleeding, and the dentist still even looked at me and was like, "That's really not supposed to happen."
Duh.
Duh.
Both of us, duh.
I'm not a dentist, but I'm pretty sure I would think that, you put something in your mouth and you take it out. Blood is not supposed to happen, because even when you brush your teeth, you're not supposed to bleed.
Well, they put them in and they take the thumbs and push them right down.
Yes.
No.
Yeah, they do. They grab you right by the jawline and push them right down. I've seen
And I'm
it.
already telling these people, like, y'all, I'm 34.
Delaney.
How do you think I already feel? Do you see this? You about to get one across the lip.
Almost bedtime, okay? How do you feel?
Oh.
Somebody down there shaking their
You're
head.
not.
You can't tell who it is. It's
It's
Mama
8:30.
B.
You're not gonna play. It's bedtime.
And if I'm not mistaken,
Michael's going to bed.
we had some other people, like on Friday night, Moonshine Militia one time, and I was talking about my dentures, and some other people were like, "Dang, Mama B, now you scaring me. I don't want to go get dentures now." And I'm like, "Well, I'm sorry, but this
Wanna
is
say hi
what
to
you're
Mama
going to
B?
go through.
Yeah, yeah,
Y'all know I ain't going to
Thank you.
sugarcoat it. I'm sorry."
yeah. It is. It's quite a process. I was lucky when I got my teeth. I was done. I was told them. I said, I'm
Go
very
get that cup,
reactive.
Devin.
You hurt me, I'm gonna hurt you.
Right.
You know, so that's how it goes. I'm very reactive.
Isn't it awful that you think other people's children is so precious, but yours are demons? Little gremlin children.
We aren't sick of it kids yet. Forget,
Oh, I'm
we're
telling
not
you.
sick of
Other
it.
people, like, whenever you talk to the person, you're like, "I love your children." They're like, "But they're demons." And you're like, "But they're not." But you're thinking of your own, like, "Yes."
Come and spend the night one night in our house. See them first.
But I would, but don't let, I'm not bringing mine. Let me come by myself, okay? Because you know when other people's around, your kids are going to behave for them, not for you, for them. But I got to come along. I can't bring my kid. No, that's going to be a vacation right there. See, no.
My son's wicked good, so I'm very blessed.
Are you bringing them to popcorn?
Uh-uh.
Are you coming to popcorn jam?
Uh-huh. Yep.
She
come
is.
along.
What
Kids
about
are.
Maggie's? No
We come along
Maggie's
to
either, right?
events now because we used to see. We took them when Josh Owens had his very first birthday bash. We brought the family. Like, we brought my mom, my brother. We brought the kids. I mean,
Yeah.
we went to, I think, 2 more events after that and brought Hunter and I think his sister. Not no more. We'll bring
a
you some
lot.
gifts when we come home.
Yep. If we had babysitters, that would be a different story, but ours goes everywhere.
You can leave them
But
with
it's
me and
different
you
with
can walk
2.
around for a minute.
Hey, Mama B. I don't know if you heard.
Great.
Huh?
Oh, she locked up. She must be moving around.
Yes, you did. Oh my God, Lisa, I'm on my 4th diamond painting.
I've been painting too. But you locked up so we couldn't hear you at all.
We didn't hear you.
See, she's on the move.
Babe, is your reception bad?
Uh-oh.
Yep, there she goes. Yep.
Oh, there I am. The winds are horrible.
Bad. It's so bad here. Oh my gosh. Will you quit? My phone is on the charger and you
Can you
keep
guys see
walking all
me?
over my charger. Quack.
I shut out everybody. The dogs are all sleeping and everybody else is out. Chris will come in and get a dessert of some sort, candy of some sort in here in a minute.
Put the kids to bed, and here comes the little dog.
Did you hear what I said, Mama B, about Michael's mom?
No, I didn't get to hear you because it went out.
Yep.
She's 18 weeks pregnant.
The little boy's mama?
Yep.
What is she gonna do with the baby?
I don't know, but I'm having my attorney get a hold of DCS and say that we'll take it. If they pull it at birth, we'll take it.
Oh my gosh. I just so when you sent me all the messages and stuff, I was telling Jason, I was like, so, and I didn't see the other pictures, and then I finally seen them, all the examples and stuff, and I was like, oh my gosh, dude, I got this. So I was telling Jason, I was like, because he had to write a letter for me to take whenever I went to court in front of the disability judge. He had to write a letter for me, being he was my husband. My mom could have wrote a letter too, but she's about to be 72, and oh my God, oh my God.
You're gonna have to write it tonight, put it in the mail tomorrow. We have court Monday.
Okay, gotcha.
Charlene yet? The girl that
I don't think we've met her, but she was on last week.
Talking, yeah. She just asked send me a link. I'm thinking it's the link to here, so that's what I'm gonna try and get sent.
Hold on, no, I don't think I have her on here though. I don't think I have her on our Facebook. There's a.
I got a link on your Facebook for TikTok.
Do you think? I was gonna tell Jason to send the link, but he's doing it. Yeah, I don't know why.
I'll do it.
You click it. It could be in the comments or it's in the description.
No, I'm saying I want to do it for a video.
Oh.
I'm figuring out the buttons.
Okay, go to where you found
around
it
in circles.
and show me.
I won't put the link where it's like my order.
You need to go to the solar light.
I did it.
Nice.
Charlene, I don't know. She came on before. You have to allow it and enter.
Oh, Jamie, I was telling Lisa while you were kind of like in and out. I'm on my 4th diamond painting.
Are
my
you
best
really?
Friend came over, yeah, my best friend came over today. She's still doing the one that she started on. She's still doing the one. And when she walked in and she seen me on the one that I was on, and I was on like the last couple of colors, she said, I'm going to need you to stop because you're running me out of diamond paintings, and I'm not going to have any more to do because you're going to do them all.
I like doing them.
Oh my gosh. I don't know what it is. I think it like messes with my OCD because they're so tiny, and then it's almost like the paint by numbers, and I have to do them one by one. Like I do them like one color by one color, and I don't know why that is, but and then being that I do it that way, I get in this groove and I cannot stop. I cannot stop. It is addicting.
You just block everything else out too. That's me with my painting.
No, there's a little.
Painting up
you click on the item, and then there should be a
See,
share thing where you can copy the
learning
link.
how to draw and learning how to paint and kind of, I can draw.
I wish I had time for all that.
Okay,
so
what you should do is you click on it.
My son's 22.
Right?
Bedtime.
So you're gonna go to.
It's gone off.
This item is out of stock.
Yeah,
You're not going to be able to share it.
My son's 22, so he's not high maintenance.
Oh, see, we started late.
Oh, well, my daughter's older. I have a daughter that just turned 40.
See, yeah. We're going to be in there.
Right here.
We'll be in our 70s when the
No.
kids are in their 20s.
I think you have more patience now as an age, you know, later than you do.
Yeah, we
Just-
do. We have a lot of patience.
We were young. We were trying to, you know, I had every job going I could get, you know, to
Yep.
survive, you know, when we were first married and first had kids and stuff. You know, we bought the house and had a mortgage and shit together.
And it's not easy. It's not easy.
No,
It's not
no.
easy.
The recession there that we went through in the 80s,
Description.
no,
Here.
90s, whatever it was there.
It's
We have-
expensive, yes. Your water's empty? You need more? Yeah. Wow, it is empty. Yeah. You left the fridge open when you grabbed it.
Now, right here.
Oh, hi,
You
Dave
can
Master.
also
You
add
close the
links.
fridge, baby. It'll make all the food go bad.
He sent me a neat place, some grist mill that he was at, or had pictures of, and I went and looked it up online, and it was water wheel grist mill. Hell good.
Oh,
Feel
okay,
good.
that's why you have to do it right here.
It was. I can't remember right now, but they had the wagon, those
They'll
big
recognize you.
grinding wheels
And
out
then you
front
might
of
be able to start posting them.
Here,
all
Michael.
lined
Sorry,
up.
guys.
They had it all lined up, those big grinding wheels, the old stone ones at the mill, and it was turned with a water wheel.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah, I had never seen it. Yeah, I've seen those, but I hadn't seen the one that he sent me. That was Dave Masters. He said,
followers only.
but there's some places there's like in late 1700s, early 1800s. It's like 1845, I think it said. It was built as a grist mill. He sent me a picture, and I was like, "Oh, I gotta go check that out. I'm gonna go on and check it out."
Michael, go
online.
potty. I see you. Go potty.
So I googled it and checked it out. It was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. We used to have a shingle mill, like a lumber yard, water wheel out back of the house there, but it's dilapidated. I don't ever remember it. But this one had the big old wet grinding wheels out front. It had like, I don't know, 4 or 5, you know, lining the driveway on the side, and it was cool. Very cool.
That's all
I
you can do right now.
And I sent Charlene a link. I said I got it,
Once
so
you get more, you'll be able to do more.
I hope I didn't make a liar out of myself.
Did she say? Oh, she didn't say if she got it.
I think she's down there. I think she's down there.
You're back.
Hey, there she is.
Hello.
Hello.
It took me a few minutes to figure out what it was. It wanted to take me all over everywhere.
Yeah, on my phone I have to use Safari. On my other phone I can use Google or whatever it is they have.
Yeah, I had to use Chrome Google, and then it took me, and I couldn't remember what my Google email was. But then when I went back in, it didn't even ask me about my Google email. It just sent me in.
Yeah, cool. I just checked to see if you'd gotten the link. You met Mama B inside there?
Hello. I've seen her on a couple other videos.
And Jamie up there on top.
Hello.
They're both busy moms. Charlene's the one that made me my cup.
Yeah, I
know,
make
I love that cup.
stuff.
I love that.
This one's a big round. It's heavy, you know. It's you got, you know, you have it in your hand. I went to set it down the other day and broke the bong. I hit the bong with it and broke it. So
Oh,
it's fine.
I thought you said you broke the bottom. I was like, uh-oh.
No, the cup is fine. The bong
That's
is
fine.
The bong's not.
She broke the bong.
Yeah.
I did. I went to set it down and oh well.
I've been working on a whole bunch of my other cups and everything, and then I decided to take on a new adventure.
Uh-oh.
So I'm doing
Oh, I see.
the
Oh,
one
I hadn't seen that yet.
gallon. What's it called?
It's a hybrid barrel.
A hybrid barrel.
Kind of like a bad mo.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's got a piece of wood set into it, so I had to tape it off and everything. So this one here, I'm doing any way I want. We ordered a new one from Hillbilly Glass Barrels that's going to come without the lid so that I could do the wood grain that he wants, and then we'll send it back to Terry, and then he'll put the lid in and then send it back to us.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Nice. I like the little whiskey glass you did for him. David Dance says, hello, ladies. And Justin Meredith, he says, hey, y'all.
Hey,
Did
hey,
you see
y'all.
his stuff the other day? Santa did a review of it one day, and then Roger did a review of it yesterday. And it was taco moonshine, taco whiskey.
Oh,
Shut up.
I heard about that one. He made a Bloody Mary out of it.
Yes,
Oh
yep.
my gosh.
So,
That's
I
exactly what I
wasn't
need is a
watching.
taco whiskey.
I
yep.
wasn't watching it, but I could hear it in the thing, and he was like, "Holy shit!"
Yep, yep. And then he made a Bloody Mary out of it, and can't remember what the other one was. He had a whiskey. I can't remember what the other one was. Anyway, I was watching and trying to help Roger, sending messages and answering the comments and stuff for him, and he was trying to figure out the buttons. So I tried to help him out a little bit.
Have you tried this before? It's vodka infused whipped cream.
Yes, they have a bunch of those
Me
out.
neither. It's broke. I
Oh
went to
no.
use it this afternoon in some of my coffee, and it wouldn't even do anything. So I sat here forever and shook it up, and it still wouldn't do nothing.
Oh no.
There's no like lock on it, so people can't do it in the stores.
Is that stuff that's called whip shots?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. This is the mocha flavored one, and it wasn't open, so I opened it and all, and it wouldn't work. I was so mad.
Dang.
Sleep in tomorrow, buddy.
And how you gonna get it out that can?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know how they go together. I've never really looked.
I can get it out of that can.
Without blowing it up?
I can get it out
How are you going to get it out?
with a drill bit.
Oh, yeah, right. He says he's going to get it out with
Do
a
it on
drill bit.
camera.
A drill bit?
Yep.
Yeah, you're gonna get it out all right. While you're drilling, that can's gonna poof.
Yeah.
That's
Do that
that's
on
what
camera.
I said.
I want to see
He
that.
said he'd let me video it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna have a whip shot party.
I was gonna
He's
say,
going to do it
chase
outside.
him
He's not
down.
going to do it in here.
Chase him down. We want to see that.
Yeah.
They have a lot of those different flavors and like caramel and wicked good.
Well, I could only
On
get
their
close
ice
enough to read the mocha part and all because I knew how it looked, and I couldn't read the other ones and all. Not until I go get me some new glasses, and then I can read again.
Jamie's always saying she does ice cream. Something was good on ice cream. Oh, the root beer was good on ice cream. So
Mark
Ooh.
Morgan's root beer.
I can imagine you with the whip shots on the top.
Ooh, I bet that
Ooh,
would be so
that
good
does
with
sound
like
good.
ooh.
Because we got the vanilla root beer from Sonic. That's pretty good. We
Oh
get the
yes.
root beer and then add vanilla to it.
That's what I have in here is a little bit of root beer schnapps and 2 shots of Tom Crumb's Crummy Shine and fill it up with ice and root beer.
Ooh.
I bet
Mark
that's
Morgan
good.
makes a really good A&W root beer. And it literally, when you make a root beer float, it literally it tastes just like a root beer float.
Yeah, crystallizes and all.
Oh, wow.
Hey, Mike, we seen you try to sneak in there.
Richard even
Oh,
gets
no.
his Dr. Pepper sometimes and puts vanilla in it.
Ha ha ha.
It's cheaper than getting a 20 ounce from the store.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Huh.
If you order through the app, you get it half price anytime.
Oh, this little this little old lady was following me and Hunter through the grocery store the other day, and she was on one of them little ride along things. And the whole time she's following us and everything that we're looking at, she kept saying, how high priced everything was. And I was agreeing with her because, everything is kind of high priced, blah, blah, blah. Well, I didn't think she was gonna follow us around the whole store. Y'all know me. I try to okay, I am funny. I don't give a damn and I'll say whatever. I don't care. We finally get to the eggs. I was waiting. I was hoping. We get to the eggs and she was like, "Good gosh, look at the prices of these eggs." And I was like, "I know." I said, but this one, I got you on it. She's like, "What you mean?" I said, "That's why we got chickens in the backyard." And I just kept on walking.
I see a post something about buying weed in the stores and eggs on the street now because everybody with the farmers,
Mhm.
Yeah.
and so
I
they're
seen a
buying
post
the
where
weed.
like this person had like a ski mask on and he had like a big old pile of money and like a scale and like eggs and stuff all around everything. And he was like, "I'm the new egg dealer."
Egg dealer.
I seen
But
that on TikTok.
y'all know I waited like the whole entire time just to say that about them stupid eggs. Y'all know I did.
Well, I see something the other day. It was like a percentage rate of chickens. Of course, they're housed all clusterfuck together, but it didn't affect like geese and pigeons and
Mm-mm.
wild birds as much as it has the chickens. The
It
chickens.
does. It's bad, so
Yeah.
bad.
Yep.
And honestly, the way that the chickens are in the industry, the way that they're treated, I mean, it's like little robots.
Oh
They
yeah.
literally stay in that one little box just to drop eggs.
Yep.
Just for that one purpose. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing like you having them in your yard, letting them free range, letting them, have some laying mesh, have some, just giving them like a life. Them chickens,
Yep.
they have no life, like none whatsoever. They're literally born into like a robot, just gimme, gimme, gimme,
Mm-hmm.
until they die. And then if they die, they're just disposed and just another chicken put in a box.
Well, it's like those horses that are used for Premarin.
Oh my God.
They're
Oh,
pregnant and have the foal that's taken right away from them and stuff.
mm.
Just hormones, hormones, hormones.
Now the horse thing,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah, I
like,
wouldn't do
matter of fact, we have a factory that's right outside of Clover, and it's a horse factory that they make glue and I think chapsticks and stuff out of.
Yeah.
Oh, I always wanted to, if I was ever to like become something big or anything, I always said that place should come down. Horses is like my spirit animal. That is my, if I could have had any animal my whole life, it would have been a horse. That
Yeah.
sucker would have lived in the house with me. You think I'm playing? Like, that's my favorite animal. But the things that they do to animals and stuff, it ain't right.
Yeah. Jeremy Stewart says, "Hey y'all, April
Hey,
Parker,
y'all.
she's out there. April, he sent you a link if you want to come in."
I was wondering where April was.
Yeah.
It's about her time. It's 9
They
o'clock.
call it egg pimp. My eggs and my hens are getting some Recognition.
Oh, that's right. I was supposed to learn how to do the thing. Daggone it. I'm slacking, y'all. Oh,
I
but let
haven't
me tell y'all what we did do. So Hunter got upset with us because since he got in trouble and everything, we told him we was going to speak to his coach. Because if you're going to misbehave and everything, but you think we're going to do football too, you know, football, they teach you how to be respectful and everything. And even the coaches during practice have been telling them, you know, gonna get it together. Y'all want to talk about a little boy who got upset and I thought he was gonna fight his parents because we said we was gonna talk to his
Well, yeah. Don't
But I
mess
mean,
around.
why not? He'll be 12 on the 28th of this month. I mean, in a year at 13 or 2 years 14, I don't want somebody knocking at that door with a badge on talking about Miss Biaggi.
You
know,
gotta nip it now.
Yeah.
because I'm gonna be like, sir, hold on 1 second. I'm gonna close that door. He's gonna hear some commotion in this house. He might not be taking Hunter at that point. He's probably gonna be taking the mama. He's gonna have to call FBI for Hunter. And I'm gone. I love y'all, but I'm gone.
Yeah, it's a lot of hormones at that age too. Girls and boys, man. They don't even know what to do with themselves.
His hormones are getting hormonal. Excuse me, testosterone.
Yep.
And I can't handle it because I have a situation that makes me not be able to handle certain situations.
Yeah.
So something actually happened today. Okay. And I had to have a talk with him and I ended up getting kind of angry. But then I had to stop myself and I had to remove him. I was like, go to your room, go immediately, get away. And then I calmed down. I called him back in here and I was like, okay, you have to understand I'm your mother and you're getting to ages right now where you're going to like do things that's going to shock me because I'm not ready for those things you're doing. And I was like, right now, to me, I feel like you're a little too young to want to do whatever you want to do. But for now on, you're going to talk to your dad about it.
Yeah. April, I'm sending that now.
Because, I mean, we have 2 girls. Isn't that fair? Like, we have 2 girls, so I already have to deal with 2 girls whenever they start doing that hormonal stuff. So, I mean, he at least just has to deal with 1, right? That's fair, right? Fair.
Hey, now that we have 1 boy, 1 girl, Mike takes Michael into the boys and then he comes out and he's like, I'm not doing it again. It is so dirty in there. You need to take him into the females. I'm like, so now I still have 2?
Well, see, yeah, what's crazy is Hunter takes after me. He's very OCD. He doesn't like his things messed up. My 2 girls are the messiest little pigsties I've ever seen in my life.
Dude, Michael will do chores and everything, and Delaney will just tell him, pick that up, it goes over there. Pick that up, it goes over there.
Thank you. Hunter, when like they do the dishwasher and stuff, Hunter is just now finally learning how to load a dishwasher. You know, of course, cups go over here, bowls go here, down here, here. It's just the way. If you do it the way I do it, you can fit a whole lot more dishes. Sorry.
Yep.
So he's learning. Well, the other day they were loading, and Haley, you know, she's just kind of sick, and he's like, no, no, and I'm like, yes, yes, yes.
I'm 54 and I still do not know how to load a dishwasher properly.
I can't help it. My
I'm
mom and my
pro at it.
grandma
I
beat
do
it
dishes
in my
and put
head.
it in the
I'm a
dishwasher and
pro.
she unloads every single one and redoes it.
Mike knows, don't even touch the dishes. Dishes and laundry is my favorite. Go ahead, you could do the floors, you could do everything else. He does it all. Except for the dishes and laundry. Because they're my favorite.
Yeah, we have a schedule in this house. I do laundry on Sundays and Thursdays. And then the rest of the week is like all the rest of the chores and stuff because I'm here and everything. But good thing is, when I met Jason, he was a very independent man. He did his own
That's
laundry. He cooked.
yep.
So what's cool is, and plus since I got him addicted to TikTok and he finds all kinds of recipes and all that stuff I've been telling y'all he's been doing. So it's really cool how he'll find something and he's like, I'm gonna do this. And if we get in there and do it together and the kids kind of get involved, we've been doing that kind of stuff, and then
Mm-hmm.
sometimes we are back whenever we was in our old house, we would do laundry together. We would just, when it come out the dryer, we take it in our room, we dump it on our bed, and we'd stand there together and fold it together,
Yep.
And we did dishes together. Before we had a dishwasher, it was me and him standing at the sink, one of us
Washing,
washing,
drying, putting it away. Yep. Yep.
Mark
But see,
Morgan.
I never got to have that though. When the kid before, like I met him and the kids and stuff, it was always me doing this,
Mm-hmm.
this. When I met him and he was like jumping in with stuff, I was like, "Oh, what? This
That's
is
how
real."
it
Hit
was with
me.
my. Yep. That's how it was with my ex-husband. He knew how to do was just drink beer and stack it as high as he could every day.
There might be April down there. I don't know. I can't tell. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Dang, look at I'm slacking.
Look at that. Let's see her.
Now it's time.
Hi, April.
Look at her. Did you find your bird?
Have you ever met April to your side there? Mom Parker, Moonshine Mama. Charlene, she's the one that made my cups. She's Richard's wife, too. But she's the one that cup. And Mark Morgan is calling shots.
Shots. April, did you find you a bird?
Yes, ma'am. I went today and paid on 2 ringnecks. So I'm really excited to get them.
Yay, I'm so excited to see them.
Yep. Hi, Gordon. Gordon Scheideman.
They hatched last Monday.
Oh.
Wow.
How many baby birds do you have with your other 2 birds that had babies?
It's either 7 or 8.
Gosh.
Because, I have a bunch of birds.
Are they all of the same species or different species?
They're all different. I have 5 Quakers, a sun conure, 4 lovebirds, 2 green cheeks, 8 parakeets, and all the babies.
Do you like your sun conure or your green cheek better?
My green cheek is my baby. I can take her anywhere with me. She stays on my shoulder. I took her to events with me. Set out all weekend with her. She never goes anywhere.
Oh, that's so
Are usually the green cheeks more loving than the sun conures?
Yes. I've got this sun conure I've had over a year and I've not been able to touch him yet.
Wow. Okay. Good to know.
Yeah. That is cool.
Now, if you get them when they're babies and feed them, it will be different. But if you ever get a male and a female to put together and they bond, they get mean as hell.
So better just one.
Well, I mean, you can have 2, but don't cage them together. Let them play together, but then separate them.
Okay. Well, when we do, I'm going to just start with one.
Yes.
Either that or a monkey. I haven't decided.
I don't know if I'd want a monkey. They throw poop at you.
Yeah.
Jeremy wants to know how, hold on. He said, how are the baby goats, April, the little one, doing any better?
Oh,
She has not grown at all.
is she doing good though? She's not sickly. She's just.
Well, I mean, her bottom stays wet all the time. I don't know if she's got a urinary issue or what, but she's like really little, and she don't jump around and play, but she's lovable. She'll nibble your ear and she'll eat you on the cheek.
Huh.
So I'm about to take her to the vet and see what's going on with her.
Mm.
We're still feeding them by the bottle.
Right. Her little poos are fine, right? Her poos all right? Little hard. Here we are talking about it. Little poos.
One will imitate, but the other will not.
I want me
But
like a
it's
little goat that I could put little clothes and jammies on and take everywhere with me. Yes, I do.
well, I'm wondering if Shelby is going to stay tiny. She is so tiny, y'all. When I got them, Peppy was littler than Shelby. Now Peppy's like 4 times as big as Shelby.
Wow.
What, son? You gonna tell him, hey? What? No, I'm not tired. Look, tell him, hey.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, April. So Gabe's been staying up all night, y'all. So every night for the last week, he's been up all night long.
You gotta get some rest.
So I don't know what his issue is.
Get some rest, bud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I told him.
It makes the daytime so much more fun.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's good for you. You'll eat better. You'll play games.
Don't worry. I woke up. It was 2:30 last night when I woke up, and I went to check my phone to see what time it was, but my phone was not laying on my nightstand. I was like, so I go looking for my phone, and Tater is sitting up in her bed with my phone in her hand, 2:30 in the morning. Snatched my daggone phone out of her hand. I said, don't you worry. Tomorrow your butt be grounded and you won't get to do nothing. And you're going to be tired because you ain't going to get much sleep. Lord.
Yep.
Wait, I'll find it.
Just going to bed about 2:30. I was out and having a cigarette.
I don't understand it.
Shine on, ladies. And that is the Mark Morgan, not the Shadow. Somebody's gonna echo.
Yay! Hey, Mark.
You feel it? You feel
Somebody's
this?
gonna
Oh,
echo.
Mark, did you see that I reposted your video the other day about the cars in the fast lane needing to be in the slow lane, and I put on there that that's Jason all the time.
I saw that. You want this in there or no? No.
April, can I hear you? It doesn't say
Can
that.
you not see messages?
Trying to figure
That
out.
was nothing.
It's gonna hurt for a
Did
little
your
bit,
mic?
baby.
They say
Yeah, but
you
look
muted
at
me.
I know.
Yeah, I know. I was trying to
I
figure out
can't
where the
keep
echo
put medicine in there.
You're back now.
Yeah. Huh? Yeah. I don't know where the echo's coming from, but I heard it.
Somebody has another phone page open, and it's.
Oh.
Us.
Do you have a separate? No.
I don't now. I did.
Oh. When did you have it?
A few
Oh,
minutes.
it's all right. It's not doing it anymore.
No, it was Richard. He said he had it open on his phone and he just shut it off and then the echo disappeared.
Yep.
Yeah,
It's 'cause you
I
could
had
hear
it
it.
set on her phone.
Oh, yeah, he had it sitting here on my table beside me. And then he went to the kitchen. And then he came back.
It can't hurt.
Yeah, your microphone is picking up something. See, it's still doing it though.
Oh, I hear it.
So it isn't him.
Give her.
His Mama B.
Yeah.
Is still doing it now. Oh, might be Mama B.
Is it still doing it?
Yep.
I don't.
It only seems like when I'm speaking up at
See,
the camera.
look at.
Not doing it now. There you go.
Uh-oh.
We lost Mama B for a minute. She's poking
Yeah,
butt. Yeah, still here.
she left.
Oh no. Come here, kiddos. Look.
Got Jamie now. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's Jamie.
See how little she is?
Oh my goodness, she's so cute.
Now look how big she is. Back up.
Jamie, do you have another page open?
Me? No.
Yeah, or another phone picking us up?
Mm-mm.
I don't have anything.
I can hear it
I
off
think
and
it's
on.
the birds. April's birds.
Look, everything in my living room, all the dogs are fighting. And look, get down. Get your ass under there. So this is our trap for them. It's like a big old playpen. We used to keep them inside it.
Yep.
Now we keep it over the top of them. And then we have to tie it to the fish aquarium over there so they can't pull it across the floor. So, yeah.
We lost Mama B. Come back in.
No, it's not bubble gum. Don't drop it. Sit up. Sit up.
Me and Jamie. Charlene.
Huh?
April. There's Mama B.
Hey, Mama V. Welcome back.
Oh, okay.
I had to go down through the line to see who was who.
Look at.
Look
Oh.
at your.
I was hoping, I just wanted to make sure it wasn't me, so I figured I'd just restart.
Nope. I don't know where it is. Seems to be when I speak, it doesn't do it to any of you guys.
Oh my goodness. Tiny.
Wicked.
Let me see.
Yeah.
Look at. Let's see.
Yeah, David Dance. David Dance says shots, ladies.
Yeah.
Let's go shots.
Oh, it's good. My throat is so sore.
I'll go get me one.
I'm already 3-4 shots into it.
Right?
LPR Shine is buying my shots tonight.
Yeah.
I know I
Thank
said
you,
it earlier, but
LPR.
somebody might not have been
This is
on the
buying mine.
LPR.
Thank you for buying the shots for Lisa, LPR.
Randy was like, "Oh, I'm buying your shot." When I had his story, I thought that was cute.
What is
So,
this one, babe?
cute thing. Shows my appreciation anyway.
Yep.
But this cinnamon from LPR is wicked good. It's nice and
I
light.
think this is the orange mango Tropicana.
Ooh.
Ooh, that
Nice.
sounds good.
She had a hibiscus something, was it mead? You had hibiscus.
Yeah,
looked
blueberry
really-
hibiscus.
That looks really good. That
Oh,
is
it's real good.
beautiful color. I'm not sure if I've had a mead before. I'm not a beer drinker.
It's gonna be a long night.
Brian, you're most welcome. It is good. Nice and light.
I'm gonna go. I got a sick child with an ear infection and not feeling good.
No.
Said
This
you
is
were up.
I
This
hope
is
they
it.
feel better. Tell them we love them and have sweet dreams, and we hope they feel
Yeah.
better.
I sure will. I'll see you guys next week.
Yes, thanks for coming in.
Love you.
You're
Good luck.
welcome. Love you too.
Mwah.
Bye,
Bye.
sweetie. Love you.
She got something in her hand there. I'm not sure what she's got.
This is the blueberry hibiscus.
Ooh, yep. See that color? Isn't that pretty? You can see through.
I bet that stuff is
Purple.
awesome.
It's very good. We
Yep.
made it, I think we started it last year in August, and then we bottled it 2 weeks before Christmas. So it's just been setting. So it gets a lot better tasting as it sets.
Oh, does it? Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Blueberry hibiscus. I know when I saw it, I was like, oh, that looks good. Just the pretty color. I'm not sure I've had a mead before, so I'm not a beer drinker, so I'm not sure how. Is it more of a wine or?
Yeah, it's more like a wine. The only difference from the wine to the mead is the wine is made with sugar and the meads are made with honey.
Oh, yep. Yep.
Ooh.
That's right.
Yeah.
I did know that. I had forgotten, but
What?
yeah. Yep. I've had a couple recipes for mead go by. I've saved.
Did I send you the one for this one?
No, you didn't. No,
I'll have to send it. I've got it wrote down.
I'd love to try it. Thank
If
you.
you can read my chicken scratch.
I bet I can. I bet I can. Thank you. That'd be really cool. I'd love to try it. Up here, we have a lot of blueberries. It's one thing that we do have.
Oh, that's good. Are they wild or?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, that would be awesome. This is
Yep.
made with frozen blueberries, so.
Yep. See, mine would be right now anyway, because, from last year.
Yeah. And because the blueberry breaks down the sugar, don't drain it or anything when you defrost it because it breaks down and it breaks down the sugar. You just pour the whole packet in, juices and everything.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, that's how I would if it was frozen, huh?
Yep.
Nice.
And this one has hibiscus in it too.
Now, did you use like a hibiscus tea?
We use the dehydrated hibiscus.
Yep. It's good for your hair too. If you take hibiscus, you've got kind of a blondish red hair there. It's good for your
Yeah.
hair. Put it in like a vinegar, half and half water. It's
Oh,
really
I
good.
don't need anything to make my hair more poofy.
No, it wouldn't make it poofy. Yeah, it wouldn't make it poofy, but it's like it strips all the like wax and stuff from other
Oh,
shampoo.
I need that. That's for sure.
It's like, people buy that Neutrogena, shampoo and stuff because it strips everything off. Yeah, but it
Yeah.
takes all that wax from.
You can see all my hair, and half of my head is shaved. Yeah, you take all of this. Because I had a pixie cut where it was real short and the underneath was cut. Now I'm letting it grow back. But when I let it down, it doesn't even look like it's been shaved or anything. There's so much of it.
No, you wouldn't know. I've had the same hairdo for the longest time. When I was on my bike all the time, it was shorter because I'd come back and it would be standing right up straight, back from being on my motorcycle. It was really short. It was like the whole thing stood up. But now I don't ride, so I can let it grow a little bit. I essentially had the same haircut, other than longer and shorter. I don't think I've really ever changed it. My senior picture looks almost just like this hair.
My hair color, this is pretty much my natural hair color. It's a dirty blonde. And then from 16 all the way until the last 3 years, I've always colored it red.
No.
And I got tired of it and decided I would just accept the gray.
Yeah. My hair's way grayer than what it looks like.
It blends in a lot better with the blonde.
Yeah, yeah. Let mine go. I don't color my hair, and it's a lot grayer than it appears here.
Oh yeah, cameras lie.
Yeah, yeah. You can't tell.
This is their cheeseburger. I do.
Done working. Marfugel bar is done working for the day. Shot. Holy cow, dude. Just a minute.
Just gonna do this.
Hydro Man is blending a fifth generation. Fifth generation. No. Blending my 5th gallon of dark chocolate covered dark cherries. Take a week to age. A lot of candy being dropped off in my mailbox.
Oh, holy moly.
Dark covered dark cherries. That sounds good.
Just a candy or a drink?
A drink.
Oh, wow.
Earl's in here.
Yep. Hi, Earl Wilkinson. You just got here. Hey. Yeah, he says he's blending his 5th gallon of dark chocolate covered dark cherry.
What?
That sounds good. Sounds
Really
fattening.
good.
Yeah. He says all kinds of candy getting dropped off because he'll take the candy, like the hard candy, and 130 proof.
Wow.
Some wild cherry lemonade and lemon drop and fireball.
That sounds really good, actually.
Lemonade and Fireball inside. Is it mixed in with his?
No, these are the ones he's working on. He's
Oh,
got
different ones.
wild cherry lemonade, lemon drop, and fireball. And then the dark chocolate cherry.
Oh, wow.
He did
Those
some
sound good.
jelly beans a little while ago. It was all different colors. He had all the yellow jelly beans and all the blue jelly beans and all the purple jelly beans.
We was watching Still in the Clear just before you guys came on, and they took a gallon jar and stuck a whole package of the little mini candy canes inside it.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, he did the candy. I can't remember which one we were talking about. Butterscotch. I had asked him. I had butterscotch put in. And I asked him how much to put in a quart. I'd have to look at the email now to see, but just to make butterscotch shine. I thought that sounded really good.
Oh, it does sound good. Richard likes butterscotch too. He always gets butterscotch milkshakes with extra butterscotch.
Don't think I've ever had one of those. But you take the butterscotch candies and throw them in. I think it was 15 of them. This also is almost a whole bag. He's talking a whole bag here.
So Erickson said something about waiting until Sunday to run his muscadine.
Yeah.
That is what I want to do. There's a place local that has it's a muscadine farm, and I want to go there and get me some, but I want to have, eventually get me some muscadine trees or whatever they are, whatever it is, and plant them in my yard. Because, oh my God, let me show you guys.
Like
It's right here.
They're very hard to grow. Where are you located?
South Carolina, Clover, South Carolina.
We're in Arkansas, and my husband, he tried to grow them here, and it's hard. They grow wild all over in the national forest and everything, but it's illegal to pick them here.
Really? They grow really good here because our deer eat them like crazy.
Yeah, that's what the forestry service that said that's what they're for, is for the wild game and all.
This is my, what is it, black cherry tree? This is my black cherry tree that Jason just got me, and I've already got it with like green leaves and everything. Oh my God, I love it so much. I got it inside because it's cold tonight, but look at it. It's so pretty.
Oh, look at that. Nice. That's nice and green.
And that's my one. I have one cherry tree. I've got 2 apple trees out there that are already starting to green leaf. 2 peach trees. They're green leafing. And then over here on the side of my yard, over here, I built a small little vineyard, and I have Concord grapes that grow up that little vineyard.
Nice.
Mm.
Good. Planted raspberries and blackberries. But I have mostly medicinals in my garden. So
I planted raspberries and blueberries, and last year I think on one of my plants I got 1 raspberry and 2 blueberries off of one, and they don't look like they're doing anything right now, so hopefully they didn't freeze with our 2 winter storms we got here.
Yeah, so right now with our trees, all I know is when you plant a fruit tree, your first year it roots, then it reaps. No, sorry. You plant it and it roots, then it creeps, then it sleeps, and then it reaps. Those are the 4 stages of fruit trees. So right now, our trees should be in their 3rd. We should be in our like creeping and sleeping, and then next year we should get a few like we always have, maybe like a few little apples, few little peaches, but then next year should be our reaping where they start getting bigger, they start, actually doing. But I do know that that's what my aunt and my grandmother and all them always told me. You plant and then you root, then you creep, you sleep, and then you reap.
You need to go play? All right, give me a minute.
So
All right,
does that mean I may get some figs off of my fig tree this year?
Yeah, probably. If it's
'Cause
like your 3rd and 4th
planted
year,
I planted it like 2 years ago.
you might. If it's like your 3rd and 4th year into it, and it's already went through all of its process of like leafing and doing like small buds and giving you like small bits of fruit at a time each year that it's done it. In its final year, you'll notice it gives you that the more fruits that it's ever given, it gives you more, like the stalk of the tree is getting like more of a bigger stalk. And it's starting to look more grown. Then that's when the fruits are going to start back, just boom, 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 boom.
Well, I hope so.
I just haven't got to that phase neither, April. I'm still each year my apple trees and my peach trees, the bottom parts of them, they're still about this big. They're still really, really small.
Right. That's my big tree grew tall. It grew up wise, but because it was just like only maybe 12 inches above the ground when I planted it.
Yeah.
So it was a baby.
It just takes time. I mean, as long as you continue doing the maintenance of it and stuff, eventually when it bears them fruits, it'll give you exactly what you want. It will. It just takes stinking time. I'm an impatient person. I wanted to give me that stuff like right then.
Right. I love figs, so it's like, come on, tree.
Where did you get your fig trees?
I bought it at Walmart.
Highland.
Where?
Highland.
That's another tree I want, is a fig tree. God, I love me some figs just straight off the tree. Oh my
You're
God,
gonna
y'all.
be at Hillbilly Jam, right, Mama B? I'll get a couple and bring them to you.
Oh God, they're so good. There's this lady, she used to let me come ride horses, and she had fig trees. Man, I couldn't stay out of them things.
My dad had a fig tree, and then he got figs this big. And I'm allergic to bees, and bees love fig trees, so
it hasn't done anything yet. We're hoping it comes back. We planted it last year.
Did in the comments, Hydroman tells you about the butterscotch candies. It is 15 in 100 or more proof. One.
So
it's in the
15
comment.
and just
So I was
our
gonna
size?
tell you, ladies, you're talking about the hard candies. If you put them in your coffee pot
Oh, yeah.
and put either alcohol or like a plain grain or just water, it'll melt them. It'll melt it all down to liquid.
Nice.
Sorry,
Nice.
y'all. If I mess up, it's because I'm trying to screenshot what Earl just said to me. Aha, I
Did you
did
hear
it.
that?
No.
15 butterscotch candies
Yep.
in a jar of
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
spirit. Yeah.
Pine jar?
Is it in a pint jar, Lisa?
In a quart jar
In a quart?
In
In a
Okay.
quart. Of 100 proof.
Of 100 proof.
I think I
I
can
think-
handle that.
I think he pounds them up into little pieces first, too.
Oh, yeah.
That would help.
Uh-huh.
But
Bust them
April
up
said,
into little pieces and then pour it inside and just let it dissolve. But in my case, we'll have to double the candy because, I got to have it sweeter than not.
April said if you put them in the coffee pot, it'll melt them.
You just put the filter in there and then pour the whatever you're gonna use in the back like you would the water and start it up. It'll run it through and it'll melt it as it's doing its thing.
I wonder if your pour over or the pour over. Yeah.
I don't know what I got going on over here. I can't see it. Oh, Mike Frayne. Hey, ladies.
Mike, I thought I seen that. I was gonna say, hey, Mike. Yes, Earl. Yeah, that's why I screenshot it, and I turned. That's why I was whispering to Jason what you said, in the thingy, and because that's why I built something sort of like that, but out of wood for my grapes, kind of like a little vineyard thingy. But I mean, same thing. Like, I mean, that right there. I could do muscadines. I could add my other grapes coming in. I mean, anything. I mean, I could do a couple of those if I wanted to do, what you're talking about. So I really appreciate that. That's why I screenshot it. That's why I was telling Jason, because anything that works and works for me and it's simple for me and I know how to do it, I love y'all. Thank you.
Hey,
I think Charlene and them just got their little hothouse type thing growing. All the vegetables and all that stuff.
Yeah.
We
I
don't
also
have.
like to maybe try to do a greenhouse. I just don't know how or how I would want to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it depends on where you put it.
Mine is because where we live on is all, it's not so much as bedrock, solid rock, but you can't put anything in the ground because there is so much rock. So we have everything above ground in raised beds.
Mhm.
And we got a greenhouse from Walmart because they have the pay in 4.
Yeah.
And last year is when we put it up and we just left the frame.
Yeah.
And then last fall I put the cover on it. And this year I'm finally starting to garden inside it. Finally got everything planted today. So hopefully it'll do better. I don't have very much of a good green thumb. So I think hopefully with the greenhouse it might help me.
Yeah,
Yep. Mark
Yeah.
Morgan's
Then we got
PVC pipe and 6 mil poly.
Mm-hmm.
Make your own. So it depend on where you put it. If it's right in the broad sun, you want to be able to get some air in there. So where your breeze comes from matters where your door is.
Okay.
If it's right in the bright sun, you want to be able to get some air in there. So
Yeah.
if your breeze comes in, you don't want it hitting the side of the hothouse. You want to have your door facing it so you can open it up and get some air in there when you need.
Okay. All right.
If you're in the shade, you don't need to worry about it. But if it's all right straight in the sun. good to plan.
On the greenhouse?
On a greenhouse, yeah. If it gets too hot, you know, you can be able to open your door and you can enjoy it more of the season. You know.
So I could leave the doors down and then open up my windows instead.
Yeah. Regulate it.
Fine.
Yes.
I got nosy neighbors, if you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I don't want to
Use the
know what's
window.
going on in there. They might come and steal my food.
Yeah. No, just taking. Yeah. Use your windows.
Yeah, I've got 4 windows on each side, so I can open those.
That's nice. Open them out above view.
Well, it's just right here. I got my dog fenced in yard. It's 10 foot, and then it goes the whole length of the trailer and everything. And just on the other side of that is the greenhouse, and the rest of the other. I got 3. I got 1 real big long bed, 15 feet long, and then I've got 2 4-foot long beds inside the greenhouse. Then outside the greenhouse, I have a 4-foot by 8-foot bed, and then a 4-foot by 2-foot, and then 4-foot by 10-foot other bed, and then I've got a 2-foot by 6-foot that's got my garlic and my onions in it.
Yeah.
There you go. So you plant everything above ground.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because we
to.
can't dig or till up anything.
Yeah.
Nice. I've got good ground. I have a good place for my garden and good ground here.
Yeah.
So
Right now, in one of the beds in the greenhouse has got all my tomatoes, so I'm starting them all out there, so I don't have to harden them off or anything when they get to the right age, and then it's the right time to bring them out to the outside in the big flower bed and all. I can plant them out there, and then I'll find something else to plant in the other one.
I'm gonna get my seeds out. I just sent Tom Crumb some seeds. I sent him some flower seeds for his wife. I gotta get some more and mail them all out here at some point. I had a few people ask me for flower seeds, so.
Was it last year we did them clones?
I planted all kinds of flowers last year, and they did not do good. Well, I take that back. They started growing, but then the rabbits and the squirrels decided that they were pretty green and tasty, and they ate them all up, or they dug them all up.
Yeah.
And then out in the bed, in one of the big beds, right at one end of it, in the center of it, a rabbit has dug a hole and made a nest there where she had babies. You could see all the hair that she had to cover the entrance and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, dang it. And I've got a fence around I've got a little 2-foot fence all the way around the area, because the neighbor's pig decided last year that he wanted to eat all my broccoli.
Oh, yeah.
A little pot-belly pig.
Oh,
Oh.
Put mothballs on the edge of your property.
Yeah, it's the same one that won't take care of the dogs, and now I'm taking care of the mama dog and the 7 puppies she had.
Oh no.
Yeah, I tried right after they were born. I tried to get them all and bring them inside, which I did bring them all and bring them inside. But then she got so stressed that when she was trying to pick up the babies to leave, she was squeezing them too hard. So I had to take her back out and put them back out there. And then she ended up taking them all and moving them underneath my shed.
Oh no.
Yeah.
They will just move them anywhere too. They'll move them any damn where.
Yeah, so I haven't messed with her anymore, and we had 8. One of them passed, and she took it and buried it. And then when I got up that next morning, she had moved them all underneath the shed, and now you can hear them. They're almost a month. They'll be a month on the 25th, and right now they're learning how to bark and growl, and they're part beagle. So the little runted little girl that I'm going to keep her, and she's learning how to howl, and she sounds so cute. And she's the runt, and she's so tiny. The rest of them are like double what she is.
That is my favorite dog. Is a beagle. That's my favorite dog.
I gotta move my dog. He's
I've
on
got
the edge of the bed.
I've got a male out here. He just turned 13, and he's a red tick saddleback. And then we just had to put our little girl down. She was 12 and a half. She was a blue tick.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
the dog I grew up with was a long-eared beagle, and I named him Highball. I named him Highball when I was 5 years old.
Her name was Ariel. This one out here is named from NCIS. His name is, what is it? Silas Leroy Jethro Gibbs is his name, and I call him Cy.
Oh my gosh, that's my mama's favorite person. I love NCIS, but my mama, her favorite thing about NCIS, it's not NCIS, it's Gibbs. That's my mama's favorite thing. You couldn't give her anything better than goddamn Gibbs. I just love the show, but my mama, oh my God.
Randy, thank you for all the recipes and stuff you're sharing in the comments. And Earl says he made peach cobbler shine from the recipe that was shared, and he says there ought to be pot-belly bacon sandwiches.
Yeah, we thought about that, but I was so mad and all. And when they told me her name, I couldn't help but not be mad at her anymore. It's Ellie Mae.
Ellie Mae.
Yeah.
I almost named my pig Ellie Mae, but since so my birthday is Christmas Eve. My birthday is 12/24/1990. My nephew's birthday was 12/23. Well, when I got my pig and they told me that my pig's birthday was 12/23, I was gonna name my pig Ellie Mae. But when they told me what my pig's birthday was, me and my nanny she called me her little angel and I called her my big angel. So I had to name my pig Angel. So if that pig's birthday would not have been 12/23, that pig's name was gonna be Ellie Mae. I swear to God.
She's
no longer with us because she was raised for purposes. But
Okay, ladies, I'm gonna say good night. I've been fighting this cold all week, so
I hope you feel better. Yeah. Thanks for coming on, saying hi to us.
Love you. Good night.
I love y'all too. See y'all next Thursday.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Love you. Yeah, a friend of ours, she had a camper, and it was one of those really old campers, and she called it Ellie Mae Camp It.
She is so fat, and I know they don't feed her right up front, but she makes her rounds because I put corn in my bird feeders and all. And what's on the ground, every day she comes around and makes her rounds. She'll hit each bird feeder out at the tree. And then Richard has a pile where he pours all his grains from his runs, his meads, his mashes and everything. Oh my goodness. You could hear her out there smacking, gobbling it all up. And she always makes her round around the house. It's the tree, and then out at the end of the trail on the tree line, and then there's a hole in the back where we were able to dig some dirt, and that's where now he pours some there. And then there's a spot over where we used to keep Cy the beagle out back, but he's in with the girls now because he's so old.
Yeah.
And everything, but she makes the rounds. She knows each little spot to stop at. But she's not
very smart animals. They're super smart.
Oh yes, they are. But they're with a capital B when they are in heat for that 24 hours. Because I tell you what, I went circles with her. She was making me so dang dizzy and everything. And I told him, I said, you need to get her. She's got an attitude.
And if they got some weight on them, they will pull you down. They will try to like fight back at you and try to like fight against you. And it's like, hold up, I'm not even trying to go there.
So I start going out and all with a walking stick, and she snapped at the bottom of that walking stick and made marks on it, and all. I was like,
Oh my
no,
God.
this ain't even working.
Even when you was like, even when you was tapping her and everything, trying to do, what you do to swines.
Yeah.
I don't touch her with it and everything, but me and her was doing the hokey pokey around that damn stick. And finally I just said, screw it. And I went in. I came in and she just went on about her merry way.
I gave her the damn stick and said, you know what? You win.
Hydro Man says he'd call his pig bacon bit.
You
And
know-
Earl says she's drunk.
Do you know that, like, I had a couple of friends trying to get me to name it bacon or like, pork chops, things like that. And I'm like, that is so, I can't, because I'm raising it for, that's just, I would feel bad. But then again, giving it a name like, giving it just like a cute little name or something, you still kind of, you get like a little bit of an attachment. I feel like if you would call it bacon, maybe it would make you feel a little better, but I didn't.
Yeah. I've got a batch of chicks that are coming next week and all, and there's 15 of them, and you can end up with anything because we got the surprise of the bunch. So whatever, when they go to clean out the ones and everything, and they said usually there's one or two left behind in each box and everything. And then that's what we got, the adopt-a-list. And we can end up with anything from a specialty bird to banded bird to turkeys to guineas.
Yeah.
And you could even end up with like one of them cockfighting roosters that's been bred.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the big old cabins on the back, you can end up with one of them.
Rhode Island Reds.
Yeah, all Bantams, anything like that. And so I made out a list, and all of them are going to be named after country music singers. So I've got a list of girls and I got a list of boys, and the girls starts with Loretta Lynn, and the boys start with George Strait, and then just go on down the line.
That is perfect. That is so See, I love that. I love that so much because all of our animals are kind of named the same. Now, we didn't get to name the little puppy here. My mama got him and we took him from her. His name's Fuzz. But the dog outside, his name is Popcorn. We have a cat whose name is Pammy. Her name is really Pam Sutton, but we call her Pammy. And like the chickens, they got named, me and Jason named ours Dixie and Daisy. But the kids, so Tater named hers Chicken Wayne, Chicken Wayne. And I think Haley named hers, I think it was like Princess something. And Hunter named his, it was something like probably Avenger like or something. I can't remember. But we've always had animals that we named either after like a moonshiner or, country like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I love that so much. That's so cool.
All my dogs had names of something to do with Maine, or like Cookie didn't obviously, but Camden and Aspen, and Baxter State Park.
We started out with 8 and we're down to 4 now.
Yes, we had 5 and we're down to 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cy is our oldest. He just turned 13, and then next is Lexi, and she will be 9 in June. And then there's Raven. She just turned 5, and then our English coonhound that I got my husband a few years ago for Christmas. Her name is Sadie, and she's 4.
I bet she's so beautiful. What color is she? What color?
She's red and white. Red and white.
Nice.
Sadie Ann, where you at?
I love hounds. I love beagles and I love coonhounds because I just love that
Come here.
Dalmatian like pattern on them. It's not that full, black and white. I just love like the speckles on them,
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah. Say hi. Say hi.
and,
Come here.
and if you
Say
ever see one of them things tree a coon, boy,
Oh yeah.
She
ain't
won't do nothing. She's afraid of mice. I catch them on the sticky traps and they squeak and she tucks her tail and runs to the bedroom.
Oh no.
That's okay. It's okay.
It's all right, puppy dog. They can't
Yeah.
all
And then we got Lexi. Lexi, you want to come see Mama? Come here. You want to say hi? Come here. Come on.
Mine are all sleeping. They're 13.
Come on. There we
Yeah, they're
go.
like, it's my bedtime. Don't even.
Hi.
Yeah. Oh. He has an old face. And
She is half
Baby.
Chihuahua and half miniature greyhound. She's brindled color.
I
She's got
love
on
her
her little
color.
red plaid jacket.
she's like,
He's
I'm
there.
gonna
Huh? You say hi? They're over there.
Really? You're so pretty. I love her color. I love the other baby's color too. It's so beautiful. Gorgeous.
Yeah. Pretty.
And
Pretty dog.
Popcorn, he's just a big old horse.
Yeah.
Raven, she's part lab and part the red Australian shepherd.
Mine
Hold
are
up.
brindle pits and
So
red.
she's red and white. You know
Who is,
the ones that they use for cattle dogs with no tails? The red and white
so
ones, and
who
then
is
they have
Mark
the blue and white
Solomon?
ones.
I don't know.
Huh?
Mark Solomon, who said, "Is this a DEI? Is this some DEI mischief? These women are vape addicts and they are spewing nonsense." Have you seen yourself in the mirror, sir?
Yeah, I can't. I don't know how to.
I mean, I know you dyed your beard and everything to look like patriotic and everything, but you
Is
still look like
Damon
a
or
punk.
Craig not in there where they can block them or get them out of there?
Yep, I'm trying.
Even
I
though
didn't see
you
the
like
second
to
one.
think you can say things and you like to think you can dye
Yeah.
your beard red, white, and blue, you still look like a punk.
I think he's mostly on there.
Respectfully, okay? Respectfully.
Yeah.
And I
Somebody
bet you
did
won't say nothing else.
No, he's banned. He's gone.
I can't see no comments on my side.
I saw him say something about DEI mischief right there, but I didn't know what the hell he was talking about. I was like,
And you better be glad I vape and I don't smoke cigarettes anymore because your ass might be found quicker than in the morning.
yeah. That's funny.
I mean, I'm sorry. Oh, and that's respectfully. Again, respectfully.
Yeah.
Not what I wanted. Not what I wanted.
But we love everybody. I mean, we love all of our lovers and all of our supporters, but we love our haters too because y'all make us more beautiful. Duh.
Yeah. Give us something to laugh at.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, honestly, you have to have something to talk about, which is us. Because if you talked about yourself, nobody would want to listen. Duh.
Yeah. Yeah. You were here long enough.
I'm so sorry. You got your little 2 minutes of fame. It's the same 2 minutes that you do probably every night with your wife. But, okay. Have a nice night, respectfully.
I didn't know what he was talking about. DEI mischief?
I don't know.
I don't know. I was like, oh, mischief anyway. Well, whatever. I didn't see the second comment.
I can't remember. Oh, he said that we were vape addicts and we were spewing a bunch of nonsense.
Nonsense.
Mm-hmm.
That's only because he came in the middle of our conversation and didn't know what we was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. That's funny. No, I don't know how long Damon's want us to stay on here. We're almost 2 hours.
Yep.
Crazy. It's almost time for shots.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Well, I've been drinking without the shots.
How dare you try to make us women blood pressure go up? No, I'm just-
This will get you in trouble.
right? Something that tastes really good but goes down so good, like stop it.
It's the first. I got a bad gag reflex, so the strong alcohol, I can't get it down. So it's got to be a fruity drink.
Yeah, I understand.
So, but yeah, this one, after a couple of drinks, you don't even notice the alcohol's in there anymore. That's going to get you in trouble. When you go to stand up, it's going to knock you to the ground.
Oh. Earl, it's not really that bad, huh? Okay, listen. It's not that bad. What happens is people that don't act grown. See, I used to have a problem where I did have an anger problem, but I've grown. But people that don't act grown and think they can just say things to, especially women that they don't think have a backbone.
Yep.
Some of us women have been through things, trauma, a lot of things. Some of us don't even need a backbone. We've had that backbone, had it ripped out, had it replaced, ripped out again. I mean, that thing might even be metal rods by now. So you don't even know what you're coming up against. So it's like when you come on a podcast or come on somebody's stuff and you just want to spew, okay, you said we were spewing things. Okay, you want to come on something and spew comments, but you don't think you're going to get any type of response because we're women?
Yeah.
Honey,
Oh.
you're sadly mistaken.
I see Randy told him he could exit.
Especially Southern women.
You know?
Sorry.
And I mean, it could be, I mean, it don't even matter if I'm sober or not. It could be a female or a male. Like, I have been through so much where I'm tired. Now, I can walk away a lot easier than I used to. It takes a little bit more. But when you're dumb like that,
Yeah.
and you say something dumb like that, like, oh, they're vape addicts and shit like that. Honey, some of us might have actually been addicts before in real life, and we can bring some shit back up. You might not be standing in the next 5 minutes just because some dumb shit you said.
Yeah.
Are you sure? Are you really sure you want to do this? Some of us have been to that rodeo, and some of us have danced that dance. Are you really sure you want to two-step this?
Yeah. You want to dance?
Because, I mean, we can dance all night long, all day long. You don't know how much time somebody can dance with you. And it don't matter if we're female or not. But that's just,
I see his DEI comment, and I didn't know what the hell it was, so I was like, yeah, whatever.
I don't even know. I mean, what is DEI?
I don't know. Maybe
Me
somebody
neither.
knows.
I know what DA is, I guess. Or no, what is it? DEA? I know what DEA is.
Yeah, avoid that.
Maybe you
Yeah.
can't even spell, bless his heart. You know what? I'm gonna pray for him tonight.
Yeah, bless
And
him.
I just started praying more. So see, you're special because I'm gonna put you in my prayers. Oh,
I just banned him. See ya. You're gone. So now he'll circle around and go to like.
and you're even
YouTube or
special because I talked about you in my country voice.
Keep ducking down to look and see my comments down there.
And we were supposed to give you only 2 minutes, and I think we gave you 5.
Yeah.
You stinking heifer.
Yeah, your time is up, buddy.
So who's hollering shots? Morgan?
I am right now, but Mark Morgan said that's worth a shot. So yeah, we'll blame it on Mark Morgan.
Blame it on Mark Morgan, daggone it.
That's all your fault.
I love y'all so much. Y'all know that, like, these are my favorite times of the week, like all the podcasts, all the different things, and now like our own podcast. Like, dude, this is something to look forward to. And then the events, and then, just being able to be with all of our people. This is what it's all about. I was telling my mama, she was like, "Are you going to do your podcast?" Yeah.
Yeah.
Duh.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Well, the wives, they go to these festivals and they might not know people. So come on
No,
and come meet us,
exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
And-
Amanda,
Just like if
every
you
time I
come
see
to
Amanda, she's all the time telling me how much it's important for us because she can't do all the work. People that are like on the TV and can't do all the work. It's important for like us women to try to, get more people to be like more comfortable to come out. I
yeah.
mean, you ain't got to look like you about to be in a fashion show. You don't got to
this
look
is
like Queen Elizabeth.
this is my second one. My very first one was where I popped in backstage on Shit Talk. That one there. And I was only there just a couple of minutes. That was the first one first live I've ever been on it or anything.
I don't know how I blocked Toby. I just sent him a message. I did. I blocked him. I am so sorry. He goes, "Did I get booted?"
Earl said, "What is it? Oh, bless your heart." That is what us listen. If us women ever say "bless your heart," and it's in like that kind of tone, "bless your heart," you better bless your own heart before we bless it for you.
Well, I keep my
We
computer.
don't bless it for you 9 or 8 out of 10 times. That means you about to meet Jesus.
Yeah. Well, I keep my computer shut down because if I have it open, I look down there all the time, and all you see is the top of my head. So I shut it down so I'm not watching, and I can just read stuff, enough. But it's not distracting. So when I did that, I blocked that guy. I must have blocked Toby.
Oh,
Earl said, "Run." I cannot wait to meet everybody. Oh my God. The people that we haven't met yet, I cannot wait. I cannot wait. This year is going to be so fun. I'm just glad that like each year it like keeps getting better and better. Lisa, we're going to come kidnap you and your dang dogs.
I'm gonna text Damon and see if he can fix it.
What's that thing say on A Wizard of Oz? You and your little dogs too.
oh yeah.
We're coming for you and your little dogs too.
I just went running to Damon. I blocked Toby.
Oh, poor Toby.
Yeah, it must
It's
have
okay.
come up and I clicked it. I don't know. I got rid of that guy and his comment.
And you got
It'll be
rid of
okay,
Toby
Toby.
too.
Yeah, I got rid of.
He'll be right back. Don't worry. I'm gonna go look and see if that dude is friends with us, and he's definitely getting blocked because
Yeah.
mm-mm. I don't
What are
have
you
time
doing?
for it.
Stop picking up sticks and eating them. You bring them in.
You know what? I was wondering where Damon is. Is he in here?
He's just in the background doing his thing.
Oh.
I told him I'd text him if we had a problem or.
Silently watching.
Yep. He gets us going, and then he can go about his own business and do his own stuff. And
That's what I did for the longest time. Sit back and silently watch.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, you get to know people. It'll be fun.
Mm-hmm.
People's wives come on.
Mm-hmm.
Meet everybody. And I don't know. You go to a festival and you don't have any connection with people. You can
No.
make connections before you get to the festivals. And then
Exactly.
Yeah.
the festivals. To keep in track. And
Mm-hmm. Because there is so many like new people that we've met throughout this year that we didn't get to meet at the events, maybe even last year, or that we just haven't met yet because we've met them throughout this year and they're going to be coming to the festivals. That's why I said, I cannot wait. Like, I cannot wait to meet all the new people or meet people we haven't met yet that's going to be coming. It's going to be so exciting. I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
Heard people say, you know, they were at the festival and they saw somebody go by and they're like, I saw you last year, but I didn't know you then. And, you know, but they saw them in the crowd and, you know, now they made that connection, you know. So that's kind of neat. But
We were sitting at football practice and, well, no, Hunter had to go and get some kind of little clip for his shoulder pads. So me and the girls went to walk in there. Jason's talking to some guy. Well, when he gets done, this is some guy apparently that he went to school with. When he gets done and we start walking to the truck, Jason's like, do you know he was sitting beside some guy last football practice and the guy asked him if I was that guy off of the Moonshine show. And so he told him that he was like, I was sitting beside some dad and he asked me if you was off the Moonshine show. And he was like, yeah, I've been on it and my wife too. So that dude probably walked over to the guy today when he told him that and was like, dude, I just talked to him. And yeah, that I know him. He was on the Moonshine show and his wife too. Like at our son's football practice. We've been to the local Food Lion. We were just walking, no, we were about to go in. This older man comes walking up to Jason and he was like, sir, I think I seen you on the Moonshiner show. Was you on the? And he was like, yes, sir. This man got to talking to Jason. They exchanged numbers. We get in there, do our Food Line shopping. Next thing you know, we get home. Jason runs to the building, gets a jar of shine. He runs up the road and meets the dude. Dude buys a jar of shine from him. It was so freaking cool. And that was local. I mean, just local, I haven't had anybody say anything to me yet other than, I don't know if you guys seen, I didn't see it on St. Patrick's Day. I shared it, but Magilla, they shared on St. Patrick's Day my episode. I guess since it's poaching Irish, it's from Ireland, it was a, Irish recipe. Mm-hmm. They shared my episode on their TikTok. It was so cool.
Nice.
And I didn't even notice it. Jason come over to me and he was like, have you seen this? I looked down and it was me on the screen and I was like,
there I am.
And he said, you're TikTok famous. And I was like, shut up.
Yeah, there you go. And well, that's what it takes sometimes too. Somebody, they'll share it and it and
that's the first time that's ever happened to me, other than when the episode came out and on Facebook they did the whole sharing that this this is the episode, what blah 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 on Discovery. That's the only time that my episode has ever been shared, other than the other day when they shared it on TikTok, and I was like, that is flipping cool, man.
Yeah.
And says Miss Charlene went Tom and Jerry on him. Like your shirt.
He's only nonsense because it came in the middle of our conversation and didn't know what he was talking about.
Chris Palin, he says, hello, all you shine folks.
And how do you have enough cojones to comment to 3 women at that?
Yeah. I don't know. Not having a good night. Not having a good night, He
must have had a lot of shots.
He must have had a lot of something.
Mm-hmm.
Stupidity. Ignorance.
Called us.
But
to 3 women like us.
Yeah. On a Thursday night to be pissy. Just be pissy that something like that,
Look at that one.
pisses him off enough to have to comment.
She had to chill.
He forgot to change it.
Spider-Man says, what episode is yours, Mama B?
Lisa's saying he's being pissy, and Richard says he forgot to change his diaper.
Yeah. He's got the rash going on.
Yeah.
He's got the rash. Rubbing him the wrong way.
What is our episode? What season is it?
Season 6, episode 4, and episode
Moonshiners or the Master Distillery?
So it's on Master Distiller Show, and it's season 6. Now Jason's is episode 4. It's it's called Corn Star.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay.
then mine is season 6, episode what? 14.
Oh,
Where she did the poaching.
6.
I'm about to tell you, he's looking it up now.
5, episode 4.
Is that the meat? Is that the meat?
Episode 9.
Mine is episode 9, and it's called Lucky But Illegal.
Lucky but illegal.
Poaching remember in Ireland it was totally illegal to make poaching.
Oh, okay.
Really? It says
I have to
December
go
3rd,
look at those ones again.
2023.
You couldn't even get
Okay,
it.
look at mine. February 7th, 2024.
Mine did not show a year before yours.
That's fucking bullshit.
That's weird.
Ain't right.
Well, yeah. So, yeah, I think I've told plenty of y'all, but if anybody's in here that's never heard me say it before, I had never made poaching before. When they called me asking me if I could come on to the episode, I automatically just said yeah, and I would try it. I did some research on it, and I like everything I like to do. I like to do old school. I've always been told I have an old soul. So when I looked it up, I tried to do like a po' boy recipe. I wanted to do what I thought that they would actually do back in the day when they had no money, no resources, no this, no that. Something that would be like super original as I could do. I mean, close to daggone, almost as pilgrim as I could do. And that's what I did. I researched it. I seen a few ingredients. I put together what I thought, would be good. And that's what I did. And I don't know if anybody has watched it, but if you have, you've seen that I won each challenge up to the very last.
he had a nice drink. He had a pretty drink going on.
My opponent had this. He's from Las Vegas, and he works at the Bellagio, which is some big old place apparently. And he makes these beautiful drinks. Oh my God, he can make you a drink that, my goodness,
Wasn't he a bartender?
it's gorgeous.
Was he the bartender?
Yes, he was the bartender. Yep. His name is Platt.
Yeah.
Now Connor was the guy that was from Ireland. He got eliminated first, which I don't know if you see in the episode or not. I got kind of upset about because I felt like he was a better opponent for me to go up against, because now he was helping me throughout the episode. He was like giving me like different advice and stuff, but that's only because we were the only 2 contestants talking to each other. Platt would not talk to us. He was like all to himself. He was very like independent. He didn't want to like share anything. I mean, he just didn't want to communicate.
Yeah.
I even like the people when you're on the show, they tell you different ways that you have to act. You can act yourself, but they'll like be like, okay, you did this, but kind of do it this way. And so me being the only female, there were certain things that I couldn't pick up. Well, I was getting Connor to help me pick up a few things. Well, they stopped me at one point and they were like, let's get Platt to help you. Go over to Platt and ask him to help you. So I did. I stopped everything I was doing and I went over there and I was like, Platt, do you think you can help me empty some water into my bucket? He completely ignored me. Even while they were standing there with the camera out. So when he did that, they were like, okay, let's just continue doing what we were doing. So we switched completely back over to what I was doing with Connor and just left Platt doing what he was doing. So I don't even know why he won, because the whole time his filming didn't last very long. It was pretty much just me and Connor being filmed. So when he got eliminated first, I was like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with this guy?
Yeah.
He doesn't even know my name.
Like a dry bone.
Yeah, like he barely even knew my name. He kept calling me Thanya because I have an H in my name. My name is Tanya, not Thanya, But they wasn't even calling me that on the show. They were calling me Mama B.
Yeah.
And he still couldn't, he was just calling me Tanya. And he couldn't even get that right.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Personality at 0.
And it was awful because, I mean, and I know that I made my final drink really, really small. I was nervous. But I mean, when we're sitting here, I mean, we all drink out of like our jars, or we drink certain things. I mean, I know we take shots, but if you're like sitting in a circle and you're passing the jar around, I mean, you don't really think of like, mixed drinks. So when they asked me to make a mixed drink out of my poaching, I'm like, okay, well, I'll make you, I made what I thought would be okay for them to just kind of chill on.
Yeah.
I didn't know they wanted me to make a whole damn thing that would be ordered in a restaurant.
Right.
They did tell me that my final drink was really good. The only reason I lost is because it was a shot tail and not a cocktail.
Right.
So
I
learned the difference.
that was Tim's doing.
For you on the ivermectin, and there's another one, Bendenolone, ozone.
But any of you guys interested, this is my advice. If they continue with the master distiller,
Okay.
a lot of
Hey,
people
Tanya,
tell people.
I'm sorry, Lisa.
Yes.
Can you mute me for about a minute? Richard's got to turn on his coffee grinder, and it's going to be loud.
Yep. You can probably do it yourself. There's a little microphone at the bottom underneath you. It'll have a camera. There you go. You got it.
But my advice, everybody, like, if you're shy or whatever, Jason was shy. And y'all know I've done told the story. I signed him up and I said, yes, he's coming, before I even called him and say, hey, honey, so the show called me and said that they need you on the show. Will you do it? I did not say anything like that. His phone call was, hey, honey, the show called me. They need you on the show. And I told him you was going to do it. Okay. So bless his heart. If you're shy, whatever, if they continue showing Master Distiller and you really want to go on it, I know a lot of people say, you have to wait a long time for them to show your moonshine. You have to wait this. The experience alone to be able to go on the show with those people, for me, it was amazing. Yeah. Being able to hang out with Tickle and Mark, and not having to hang out with them at the events where there's long lines of people. You might can only talk to them for like 5, like not even 10 minutes. The experience of being around all those people, the filming, you get to meet more than just the moonshiners, the producers that film them, the people that they're with all the time. Like, they have their own kind of little family that, that they're with all the time because of filming. You get to meet the people that's with Amanda all the time, Richard. I mean, and sometimes when they're filming, some of those people show up because they're there to like talk to the producers, or they're there to like maybe sign something, whatever. But you're there filming, and next thing you know, Richard Landry might walk in the door and you're like, oh my God. I was starstruck. I couldn't help it. Jason, he told me, he's a man, so he probably wasn't all like, but he was, starstruck, and he kept telling me, like, don't be too fangirl. What do you mean? Everybody I seen, I was like, oh my God.
Wilkinson says, what season and episode again? He's missed it.
It's season 6. His is episode 4, and I'm episode 9. His is Corn Star. Get it? Corn Star. And mine is Lucky But Illegal. Mm-hmm. He runs an Indian corn base. It's it's another one of the very first recipes that is here in the US. Mine is the poaching, and it is one of the other original recipes that is brought over here from Ireland. It is one of our very first potato vodkas that is ever introduced over here to America. Yes, I got some right here.
Damon might have gone to sleep on us. I messaged him and he didn't answer me back, so Toby's still blocked. Toby.
Uh-oh.
Damon.
He might have fallen asleep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He might have fallen asleep on us.
Let me see.
Yes, that's what she said. He might as well sleep on us. She asked him to unblock Toby.
Oh, here's what, I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see this. I'll try to show you. Here's another thing that Tickle posted about the poaching.
Oh, nice.
I hope y'all are going to be able to hear this.
Poutine, pronounced poutine or poutine, is the OG great-granddaddy of moonshine. First made in Ireland in the 6th century. Poutine is made in a pot still and traditionally made out of a malt barley base. But you can also use potatoes, crab apples, wheat, beets, just about anything you got. Around 1660, England realized they were broke after their Civil War and Oliver Cromwell's wars with Spain and Holland. They decided the fastest way for them to make some quick money was to start taxing Irish liquor. Well, I think we all know how that went. Overnight, Ireland became a country of illegal distillers and smugglers. The untaxed poutine became known as moonshine, and no matter how hard the English tried, they just couldn't contain that Irish spirit. I mean the one you drink, and their spirit of defiance.
Kenny Taylor says, hell, I'm 300 pounds and 6 foot, and I fangirl when I see them too.
Oh my God. And it's hard not to want to just like hug them, you know, like, oh my God, Kenny, same thing. Like, I just want to be like, oh my God, I love you so much because I've watched you and I learned from you and you don't know how much I've learned from you. Like, I love you.
Yeah. Mark and Digger is my favorite on the show. On both of them.
Yeah.
And Jim Tom was my favorite. My goal was to meet him. And the one chance when I would have gotten to meet him, he ended up in the nursing home. It was right there at the very end. And they ended up putting him, you know, where he had to be and his family. And I didn't know that a couple of people could go see him. If I would have tried to. But I mean, of course, I mean, his family and everybody deserved to do that, really. You know, I mean, I never met him before, but I had idolized him for so long. Jim Tom, come on now. I mean, y'all hear the way I talk and you hear the way he talks. That should have been my dad.
He reminds me of my dad. He looks a lot like my dad did.
But I never got to meet him. So he's not my new idol. I've always idolized him too. And of course, the way I talk. So my new one is Mark Rogers. I have not been able to meet him yet. But when I meet Mark Rogers, I'm going to tell him, now, you know you're supposed to be my father. You might not know that you met my mom, but you did, and you have a daughter, and it's me.
I'd like to hunt with Mark Rogers. Yeah, I like how he hunts and all that. I like to hunt, so I'd like to hunt with Mark Rogers.
Lisa, I meant to tell you the other morning, I had to take the kids to school because we missed the bus. We never do that, okay? But this one time we did. I passed this field, y'all, everybody on here. There was at least 20 turkey in this field. And I'm not talking about just regular turkey. These stun guns was big. Now, they didn't have their tails out. All tails was down. But even tails down, I could tell. Just seeing this flock of turkey, the excitement that came over me.
So they're going to be
the sizes of these turkey and just how many there was in that field. Oh my God, girl, the excitement that came over me. I thought I was going to pull over in my car and get out anything I had and just go over there and start whacking turkeys.
Yeah. I want 2 turkeys. So in my batch that I'm supposed to get from the hatchery, I'm hoping there's at least 2 turkeys in there.
There
I'm
you
gonna
go.
name them Christmas and Thanksgiving.
Yep.
Am I related to her? Are we sure?
Yep. Of our flock.
Now I'm
We're
hoping
talking
for at
something
least
I
a
would
boy and a girl so I can raise them.
Yes, that is true. Yes, but I swear that sounds like something I'd do. I go to Tractor Supply to pick up 2 little turkeys and raise them, and I name man. See, Jason, we're going to Tractor Supply.
This one here, they didn't have any turkeys, did they? Our
Oh my
tractor
God,
supply here, they
girl,
just
we
had
went to Tractor
chickens, no
Supply, and
turkeys,
apparently they just
chickens.
started getting chickens. Ours was completely out of everything. All the little tins was completely empty. Nothing was in there.
I went to the post office this morning to mail 2 boxes, and I walked in that door, and oh my God, it sounded like a hatchery. There is baby chicks just going nuts in there, and they were all waiting for pickup.
Yep.
I said, "Is that what mine's going to sound like?" I said, "Are you guys going to call me and let me know that they're here and I have to come and pick them up?" She says, "Yep."
Yep.
I said, "You better not wait."
Yeah,
I've
they
already got
were.
everything. I just need to get some. I need to get some starter feed for them and bedding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to use my
Oh,
growing box as a brooder.
Yeah. Yep.
y'all, when I tell you I was a circus around here, I'm not kidding. Let me tell y'all what else happened. So our chickens was in molt. Well, they're supposed to come out of molt when the spring starts coming in, okay? We was noticing that we was getting some eggs, and then some days we're not getting any eggs, and we're like, what is going on here? So we decided, okay, if I come out there and there ain't no eggs in that box, I'm not gonna let you out. I want my eggs. Well, it was almost like they were like holding out on us.
Yeah, when they molt, they don't lay for shit.
Well, we're sitting here one night. I can't remember if we were doing a podcast or not, or maybe it was one afternoon, and we hear a hen cackling like crazy. And I look at Jason, I'm like, whatever is hung needs to come out because she's in some pain. But it sounded like she was right here at the front door. So when Jason goes out there to investigate, he comes back to the front door and he says, you need to come out here right now. And I'm like, oh no, this isn't good. First off, the 3 kids was out there. So the first thing that comes in my mind, I'm like, shit, they're on the trampoline. They done killed each other. Which one am I going to see with a broken bone? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I come outside and he's like, I need you to come over here and look up under the porch. Our front porch. Now they've always went up under there, but that's because like when the sun comes up, it shines and they go up under. And you know how like chickens, I don't know if anybody else knows this, but y'all probably do. Chickens love to lay out, and when they lay out, they look like they're dead. Well, ours will go up under the porch and they do that. We notice them like, laying out up under the porch and just doing it. He calls me to this corner over here where one of the chickens is laying, gets her to move. There's 18 eggs.
Oh,
See, our chickens, for some reason, our chickens don't like to lay in their own bed. In their chicken coop, there's only 3 chickens and there's 6 beds in there, but they will all lay in the same bed for some goddamn reason.
yeah.
They decided to do the same thing up under the porch. 18 eggs. We've been wondering, where the hell, why aren't y'all laying eggs? Well, they have been.
Yeah. Yeah, they've been laying.
And so, of course, to check to see, I don't know if anybody else knows this, but if you have chickens and you want to check to see if your eggs is good, y'all might know this. Some people might not. Put you a pot of water. You ain't got to don't put on warm or nothing. You just put some water in a pot. You put your eggs in it. If your eggs sink, they're good. If your eggs float, throw them out. That means they bad.
Yep, they float. They've got air in them.
So, thank God, all the eggs sunk.
There you go.
Stinking heifers.
Yes, yeah.
Yep. Oh,
Demand list.
Charlene, with your chickens or any chickens that you've ever had, do you feed your chickens boiled eggs with the shell on it?
this will be my first time having any chickens.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
But I
didn't
know
if you did that or not.
I know you can feed them the egg shells. I've seen in some of the videos that I watch on TikTok, there's a Simply Chicken and another one, and they cook up the eggs that aren't any good, that semi float, that's kind of butt up.
Half and half.
She'll cook all that up with the eggs with the shells in it and feed it back to the chickens.
We got one chicken she's bigger than the other two. We call her Big Mama. Now she lays gray eggs. They're all Rhode Island Reds, but she for some reason lays gray eggs. The other two lay beautiful brown eggs. We will boil her eggs, and her gray eggs is what we give them when we put them back in the pen.
Yeah.
You want to talk about some good eggs? When you feed your chickens, and I know that probably sounds horrible. Oh my God, you're feeding them boiled eggs. My Jesus.
They wouldn't eat it.
Me?
Yeah.
I mean, come on. But you want to talk about having some really good fresh eggs from feeding them just one boiled egg either every day or every other day. Those are some of the best eggs you have ever cooked, either fried, scrambled, it don't matter.
Put it in there, and then you bust up that shell and put it in there, and you cook it all together in it, because it's good for their eggs. They'll lay stronger eggs.
Jason Acosta
Earl
said
that my episode is not on the demand list or Sling.
We watched it on Google TV, but it should be on Discovery Plus.
It's on Discovery Plus.
I forget about doing this all the time. Jason Acosta.
Oh yay, Jason's on here.
Yep.
I have one of your stainless barrels that. Oh yeah, I remember he bought one. He got the light colored one, and all like this one here, and all.
Ooh.
I did 3 of them as test barrels for Hillbilly Glass Barrels, and Jason got the light colored one. I think it was.
Yep. I forgot about putting the comments up because I got my computer half shut, so I pay attention to you guys up here and not looking down. And
thank you, Jason. I'm glad you liked it. Jason Acosta said
that chicken thing.
Hillbilly
and then I've also heard if you take corn and put it with what did you say? Hold on. In your comment, it's the last thing. Corn and it's like corn and scraps and is it water? And freeze it in the little muffin pans that have the little hole in the middle.
Yeah, the ice cubes for during the summer.
The little donut rings with like corn and stuff and water. You can hang it in their cage, and it's like a cool little summer treat too. But I'm gonna hold on.
Also, if you get the shallow pans, that's probably about 2 inches, but they're the real big, wide ones, like 16 inches. And you find a flat rock, just a flat rock and all, and you set it inside the water in the shade and all, and it's cool, and they'll get up and stand on that rock and cool their feet off, and it'll cool them off.
I did not know that, babe.
Me neither. I saw it on.
You know, you said something about getting the fake eggs. Well, if you can't get the fake eggs, this Chris guy said you can put golf balls in the other beds, and they will sometimes lay with the golf balls.
Yeah.
Yeah, golf balls in their bed.
I would like for them to start laying in their own beds instead of laying on each other's eggs. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes if we don't have enough hay in the beds, they'll knock the eggs out and they end up busting on the ground.
Yeah, feed them oyster shells.
Made your laying box with a little bit of a slant towards the back so that when they lay them, they roll back out of the way. Or you can do it the other way where when they lay them, they roll a little bit forward where they don't get them.
That's what I was telling Jason. I think the beds have too much of forward incline. It might need to come up some because when it ain't got no hay in it, them eggs just roll right out of there.
Yeah. Leave it so it leans
Put a
back.
little
And
pocket on
that's
the front.
another reason why I think they started laying up under the porch is because their beds ain't got no hay in it. It ain't got nothing for them to kind of sit on and feel comfortable to lay in. So they found that spot up under the porch and because you can tell that they've scratched it and everything and they've turned it into like a nest.
Yeah.
And, I mean, that's why they laid them 18 eggs because, I mean, it's 3 chickens. They've been laying, I mean, so that's 3 eggs a day. That, I mean, my God, that's like, what, 6, 7? I mean, my gosh.
Yeah.
It's like a whole week's worth of eggs that they just laid up under the porch.
Hydro Man, babe, says to feed the chicken oyster shells.
Yeah. That'll
Because if
make
you
their
feed them chicken shells,
egg.
they may tend to eat their own eggs.
Charlene, there's a feed that you can get at Tractor Supply that has oyster shells in it. We get that, and that's what we feed our chickens because it's got like the oyster shells and everything else in it, and it's so good for them. Yep.
You can
It's
put
good for their feathers and body too. It's good for like the oils in their feathers and stuff too.
Yep. Yep. You can just put a bucket out with it. They'll eat it as they want it. Too.
I got all kinds of marks all over my legs because Tuesday night I forgot to put my legs. I just said I got all kinds of marks all over my legs and I showed my arms. What the hell? But Tuesday night I forgot to put the chickens up, and if we forget to put the chickens up, they'll roost in the trees. So when they roost in the trees, this is the process we have to do. Jason will pull the branch down that they're in, and I have to grab them and take them to their pen and put them on their little thing. Lord have mercy. They think you're a predator trying to get them. So, of course, they're like, I don't.
Do you use flat or round roosts for
What
them?
roosty things? I swear, I think they're like old broomsticks. I swear to God, I really think they're old broomsticks. And all we did was so one of them is just stuck in the chicken pen so that it's sturdy. And then his friend told us to make a swing. It helps the chickens with like balance. So there's one in that one part of our chicken pen is just sturdy. It's for them to roost on. But the other part of the chicken pen, we took wire, like this chicken wire thing, and we hung another like broomstick thing, and they can like jump on it. They don't really like it though, but it's for them to like learn how to like balance.
Oh, okay.
Chicken swing.
Yeah. But they don't really like that as much as they love their roost because at nighttime, you get them up in there, and if you go out there in the dark, they on their roost. That's it.
Yeah.
And we put a heat lamp on them because we put this piece of plywood. So where their roost is, we got a piece of plywood on top so that if it rains or whatever, they can't get all soaked and stuff. They're under like a little thing.
Yeah.
And then right up under that plywood is up under that plywood, we have like a heat lamp clipped to it with an extension cord put to our porch. So every night that it's going to be really cold, we'll plug that heat lamp in so at least a little bit of heat. They'll turn their backs to it and everything, but they'll be like on that roost with their backs turned to that heat so they can be warm.
Warm.
And I mean, they're adult, but I mean, they still like to stay warm and stuff. I reckon.
Crackhead chicken scratch. Randy.
Yeah, I guess.
Yes, we probably ought to shut this down. We've been 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
I still haven't heard back from Damon, so.
I just had my nighttime call. He said, "Are you done?"
Oh, really? Yeah. Yep. I haven't heard back from Damon that I checked and seen.
He might have went to
I told him, I said,
Yeah.
I blocked Toby by accident. And he hasn't
Yes.
answered us.
He might have done passed out on us. You never know.
I think he probably did. So we'll crap it down and do it again next week.
Yes.
Okie dokie.
I'm so excited. I love this so much, y'all.
Yeah, this is good. We got to get some of the other wives in here to, meet and greet and get some of these, relationships going, with people.
I'm
The
gonna try to
wives.
text Amanda and see what her schedule's like and see if we can ever get her in here.
Yeah, yeah. I've asked a couple people, but they're busy, it's like, trying to get hold of them. I don't know what I'm doing, If I can, I'll pop in, And I think they're just filling it out for a while, seeing what we do.
Yep.
Probably sitting back there silently watching.
Yeah. Well, hopefully they'll come in. Hopefully, the guys are listening to us and gets the girls, their wives into it, and their wives even gonna sit there and be quiet and laugh at everybody. That's how I started doing it. I sat in the militia and just was quiet and laughed at everybody and did shots.
Yeah.
I kept up. So.
I mean, that's kind of how I did too. I would see Miss Lisa like in everything, and I was like, "Honey, let's jump in there. Like, let's get in there. Like, look, there's a lady in there. I can get in there."
Yeah. And I just happened to be with Mark, and I see Mark in there one day, and I
Shots nightcap, Morgan says.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, there you go.
I took the last shot just a second ago.
Okay.
This will be my last one because
Yep, mine too. I haven't
I
even
drank
eaten
way too
supper.
much of it.
I haven't even eaten supper yet. So.
I'll take more with y'all tomorrow.
But yeah, we'll get some of the other ladies in here, The men that watch, their wives know they're watching and they're probably listening to, an invite for them,
Yeah.
Come in and talk about stuff. We hit a wide array of topics. You never know what we're going to end up on,
Yeah.
So,
Lisa, Jason said that he has the stuff for you, but he has 3 bags for you, but he wants 1 more, and I think that's my poaching. No?
I got a poaching, and I got 2 other ones.
Oh, he has. Okay, so you're all set. He just wants to add 1 more, and I got to get the stickers and everything to put in there, and then you're good.
thank you. Thank you very much. I have the 3 potatoes to put up against each other.
Okay.
Mark and LPR's and yours.
Yep.
And try and do a video.
She's got 3 potatoes to put up together. Me, Mark, and LPR. Brian. What is it? It's Brian what?
Brian LPR Shine.
Brian LPR Shine. You don't know who that is?
Mama B makes the best potato chives.
Well, I've heard that from Mark too. I think Mark.
Hands down.
Thank you.
Mark Morgan will tell you himself.
Chris Palin says, "Great show, ladies."
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. We appreciate it so much. Even with our new gal, Charlene, y'all don't know how much it means to us for us to just be able to come on and entertain you guys.
It is. It's nice. It's nice that, you guys tune in, and support us.
March 20, 2020.
If you have anything you want to gab about, let us know. We might know about it. And yes, Hyderman, I do have the ivermectin and all that info. I'll send to you. It's a cancer thing. He was saying somebody he knew had cancer and came out of it.
And I will find my
Find it.
Blueberry hibiscus recipe.
Thank you. Yes, that seems like it would be great. That is a wicked pretty color. I like that when I saw it.
Yes.
Thank you. Well, all
That
right.
sounds so good.
I love you guys.
I love
All
you
right.
guys. I hope everybody has a good night. Mwah.
Good night.
Everybody.
Good night. Sweet dreams. Love y'all.
Catch you later.
Okay.
And I pushed the button. Hopefully that shuts it off. It isn't shutting it off. Stop.
Uploads in progress. We recommend you stay in studio until all recordings have successfully uploaded.
Yeah, you can just ignore that. Ah, I see it right here. I found a button.
Bye.
Good night, guys. Good night, everybody. Charlene,
Good
I'll
night.
talk to you tomorrow. Jamie.